Hey, hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to the middle of the week. I hope it's been going well for you so far. As for me, it's been another chill one, right? Another week. I feel like that makes up most of the weeks, right? I feel like, at least for most people, most life is just, routine. Right, you get up, you do work, maybe play a bit, eat, run errands, go to sleep, rinse, repeat. It's a pretty good life, all things considered, right? As long, if I live a life that hasn't had anything bad happen recently, then I think I'm doing okay, right? Yo! Hey Azure, hello Gunter Maxwell, hello Molecular Shadow Fox. Good to see both of you. How are you folks doing tonight? Hope you're all doing pretty well. I think our pro tag here in Tokyo Xtreme Racer is doing pretty well, right? I didn't realize like how comprehensive the stats were. They kind of just like show a lot of it outright too, right? Like you see your CP cap, you see a numerical value for attack and defense, and even like a shock absorption for the walls in the cars. It's like, whoa, that's more than I would expect, right? They even tell you your total mileage and CP, which is actually pretty handy because some of the wanderers rely on that. And having the garage size cap right there staring at you is pretty nice too. Garage cars is also useful. Although it's gonna take me a while before I hit that cap, man. Pretty well, thanks. Had an interesting evening. Oh yeah. If you're able or willing to, what was interesting about it? Would you, if you don't mind sharing? How am I? I'm doing well myself, right? It's a routine week, but hey, routine is good, right? That means everything's moving smoothly, right? According to plan. Yee, indeed. Well, you say we get back in here, right? Let's get back on the Shuto Expressway and challenge some more teams. Probably gonna change my skill here because we are approaching the CP cap, so I think I'm fine if I swap it out and get a tire wear so we can last a little longer. Just chillin', getting to watch me. Ooh, nice. 4 of us working on a friend's DTD, very eventful with all the rolls of duct tape. Fun times, fun times. Good old duct tape, am I right? It's the universal keep things working, right? If you just need something fixed up real quick, just get some duct tape out there. Of course, you should only always treat it as like a temporary fix, right? Don't just set it and forget it, as you say, right? Get a proper fix after a bit, because the break that happened in the first place is just gonna keep getting worse. Duct tape really just helps slow the process, right? Kicks the ball down the road, gives you more time to think about it. That's really what it is for, right? Remember, if you don't want something to move, duct tape. If you want it to move, WD-40. Even WD-40 is like something you don't want to be too liberal with too, because it does have like the leftover residue, and too much of it can like mess with the machinery. Again, it's meant to be like a sort of a, we need this kind of working now, and we need it for a bit, and get a long-term fix in there down the line, right? Okay. Back in the course. Let's see where we can go to try to take out more rivals, right? Still a lot of them on the road, and to be honest, a lot of them are the inner loop. Last week, I don't think I went around here all that much, so maybe we should like devote 1 or 2 nights to this, right? Just drive around here, take down a bunch of rivals, and maybe get some more of this out of here, right? It's kind of funny how they would divide this into like 3 separate episodes when it feels like you're kind of making uniform progress towards all of them anyway, right? It's not like we're gonna specifically seek out Eternal Polaris or something like that, right? But I digress. Let's just pick this ramp, right? We'll just go out here. We went through sheds loads of WD-40 when you were stripping your project car down. Oh, I imagine, yeah, it would be pretty good for taking things apart, right? Yeah, I get that. I get that. It has its uses, that's for sure. There's a reason why people will, suggest it a lot. I guess the thing is that you shouldn't be reliant on it. At least overly reliant, I mean, right? Zip ties are great to have on hand too for car stuff. Oh yeah. Sometimes if you need a good solution that won't leave like residue or anything like that, then zip ties are like a pretty good reason, a pretty good one for that. Although you do have to be careful with that too, right? Depending on like how strong of a connection you need, right? Sometimes zip ties might not have the durability. I was part of the robotics team when I was in high school, and like our robot broke like for one day, and so they had a fix, right? And one of our mechanics like put in a fix that was basically like a zip tie, but I think everyone kind of had their doubts if that would work or not. So someone brought in like a more long-term solution by using like a metal disc to kind of bring the parts together like that, and worked pretty well. Got us through the day. Pair of tights too, in a pinch for a fan belt replacement. Oh. Have to keep that in mind. Also, all the more incentive to wear tights, huh? It's like, what if you're wearing tights and you're out on the road and suddenly your car breaks down, you open up the hood and you're like, oh, I need a fan belt. Just pull off the tights and you can be on your way. To a garage, of course, right? You can use them to stitch your bumper together. Yeah. That's a good use for it. Yeah, my friend was telling me about an accident they were in. Right, they did have their bumper kind of like hanging off, and they declared the car was like able to be driven away. So the mechanic like pulled out a couple zip ties, kind of hooked the bumper back up to the front, and then told them, hey, yeah, just bring this to a garage, right? Bring this to the closest garage you can, and get them to have a better look at it. Logic to professor. Well, it's probably a good idea if you're a professor to, make logic one of your forefront. Oh, they had to break around the turn. I'm guessing Logic the Professor probably plays a lot of Forza. Or Gran Turismo, right? That's another one down. Alright. Oh, snap. Got ourselves a team leader. Black the Zero Fighter. Hey, is this a guy a fan of Mega Man X? It's a fellow who played X5 and entered in the code to get Black Armor Zero right away. Now, whenever I play Mega Man X5, I always pick X for the starting stage because Zero's exclusive weapon kind of sucks, right? On the other hand, Mega Man gets that super useful fourth armor that lets him do an air dash. Zero get a little piddly range buster that barely does any damage. You gotta stand still to actually use it, right? And the time you spent to fire that You know, the Zero Buster, you could have sliced the enemy up 7 times over. Oh, here's the team leader. Gothic the My Lord. Sure is a choice. Okay. It's a good thing there's a car here, so I can try to head him off at the pass. Yeah, I should buy some more. It's always good to have some on hand, right? And some JB Weld. You need to play the X games. X1 through X5 are very much worth playing. You could probably skip X6 and X7. X8 might be worth it, right? Gameplay's good, story is Hey up, it's a Weemobile. I saw that made on the front of the hood there. Much more weeby than some other cars you see along this road, right? What do you call them? Itasha? The cars with like the anime characters on them. The anime style liveries. Yeah, we're gonna go back on the inner loop because there's a whole bunch more opponents we could face off there. I'll probably want to break off the loop after the second go around so I can hit up a parking garage so I can hook up some new tires. Maybe I should use some of this nitro too. Then again, it's not like any of these racers require me to burn the boss, right? They've been manageable so far. Indeed. Okay, we're rather close. I don't think I'd be able to challenge a rival and still easily challenge the named rival. Who are you? Bitter Orange. It's an interesting name. Got all the tartness of an orange, and you're also bitter. Is that like a... was that name picked because of personality, or... Also that logo, is that 90? Tornado 90? It's a very throwbacky looking logo too. Certainly could see that existing in the 90s. This mofo is blocking me off at the pass. Alright, maybe this is one where I pop that nitro. Oh, look at them trying to block me. Not this time. Not this time. To be honest, I wish I had the cash for an Acura... Is it TLX Type S to Rapid Tasha? Cappuccino, my love. That would be pretty fun, I think. I would do it for a lark. I imagine it must be pretty expensive though. And I imagine that would be the kind of thing you'd be extra careful with, right? Definitely don't want to get into an accident with an Itasha car, because it's going a lot of money down the drain. To be honest, if I had an Itasha car, I'd probably only show it off at cons, right? I'm not the type to be brave enough to actually go out in the wild with that vehicle. Ugh. I feel like that's just all kinds of problems waiting to happen, really. Alright, I need to see who... Let's see, I forget. Does Double Triangle mean they're a team leader slash boss? Or is that like a icon for a wanderer? I guess we'll find out. If I can challenge him or not. Who are you? Oh, okay. You are a boss. You get the boss music and the boss intro and everything. Oh, okay. Hey, hello, Eternal Polaris. Funny that. I need to defeat you for an episode. Here we go. No, I forgot to check, but almost kind of looked like there was no one in that car. But you know for sure there's a person in that car because the cutscene said as much, right? Skyline. Oh god, they're pulling away. Is this one where I, like, gotta actually... Nope, they're still pulling away even when I use my nitro. I think I might have popped it too late. If I popped it earlier, maybe I could have gotten them. I also noticed straightaways are kind of bad because players can kind of pull ahead no problem. So you need to get her early, right? Get her early or get her on a curve. And then try to stay ahead that way. You let her build up speed, she becomes unstoppable, practically. Yeah. It's gonna be a fight, though. Gotta hit 25 meters to get within SP drainage range. Oh god, she's catching up! She's catching up! Do I even have what it takes? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe... Oh, no. I think Polaris might have run into a car. Suddenly gained a lot of distance. That was a miracle, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Also, my game is kind of hitching up. It's fine. So I guess this means since I beat no Polaris, this night's gonna automatically end, huh? Also, I've capped out on CP. Just give me a Super Saloon with a Roxanne Wolf livery. Nice! Thanks. That was nice. Alright, cutscene time. As you stepped out of your machine at the parking area, a pair of men rushed over to you. Roulette guy number 1. Hey, Full Throttle Magician! We heard you battled Eternal Polaris! Roulette guy number 2. If you're doing something exciting like that, let us know beforehand. We'd have loved to watch. Surprised? We're identical twins. One day we'll show you our twin strategy. Look forward to it. Is your twin strategy basically just like racing me at the same time? Because that's happened before. And the other people who raced me, they weren't necessarily twins. I even had 3 people racing me at the same time. Do you have like a triplet perhaps? But more importantly, tell us about the street racers you know. We're always gathering intel on other teams. Why? To avoid messing with dangerous opponents and getting burned. No, that's what we call the art of information warfare. No, it's good to scout, right? Know your opponent and know when you're going to be outmatched. I get it. Have you battled Quicks yet? They're a K-car only team, but they pack a serious punch. You'll recognize them immediately. The amount of care they put into the machines is a testament to their love for K-cars. Is that like Itasha, but with a K style to it? Speaking of car love, Roadnauts are pretty impressive too. I hear they're still in high school, but they restore used cars from scratch themselves. The effort they put in makes their attachment to their cars that much stronger. But the team I'm most interested in is Clan Makita. I feel some kind of connection with their leader. Their car customizations are cool, and forming a team unified by open cars, great eye for detail. Oh, in that sense, I relate more to the leader's younger sister. As someone with a free-spirited and unreliable older brother, I know the struggle. Oh, yes, little sibling feud. Always gotta put that in there. Hey, that's all in line, Takatora. Oh, called you by name. Wow, I can be a magician or a knight. Wow, it's like the duality of racers, but I think I will stick with magician here. Huh. Good number of rivals defeated. Also, I can't, so they don't let you, didn't they let me keep excess CP before? But now we're losing out on 900,000 because I flew too close to the sun. I flew too close to the cap. It's fine. I can make more. It's all ephemeral. If you had to have a character, who would you slap on your car? Who would I slap on my car? Hmm. I think I can narrow it down to 3, right? And probably might be what you're thinking of. It would be like Astolfo from the Fate series, or Ferris from ReZero, or Mari Bellofiore from Overlord. Maybe I could like have them all, right? Just have yourselves like a party, right? It's like they even got the roles down, like tank DPS support, so it kind of works out, right? They are pretty cute. That they are. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go to the dealers and buy a machine. The question is, should I get a stock machine, or should I get like one of these customs? Now I think about it, I should probably get a stock, right? Considering there are certain wanderers who will only drive against certain machines. Surely the Azure Mobile has to have my avatar on. I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit too self-identifying. It would be pretty fun, though. It would be pretty fun. Start a racing gang and just name your members after them. There we go. Yes, you can be like Cat Healer, you can be Elf Druid, and you can be Rider of Black, right? Okay, BBZX version Mark X. Oh, wait, no. What does the Wind of Napoli drive? Alto Works HA36S. Okay, can I get that? I'm assuming they're not the starter cars. I'm actually gonna spend some points on the car tree to get myself access to these Wanderer battles. This was one of them, right? It's a Suzuki. God, I had to blow all my points tonight on this tree here. Honestly, having to spend points to unlock every car on a tree is kind of wild, especially when they cost a lot of BP. I mean, I get there's probably like a ton of BP, so they need to spend it they need to let players spend it somewhere, but I feel like this kind of just puts a cap on how many vehicles you can feature in the game, right? Because unless they put in some sort of renewable way to get BP later on, but okay. Yeah, we'll get this one. I guess we can color change it. Make it blue. And get up. Yeah, alright. I want to switch. Well, I might as well, right? Just to sink a little bit more money into this, since we are gonna. If I have to battle Wind of Napoli in this, has to be blue to be on brand for me, indeed. Right? It's in my name after all. Guess I just want to make sure I get it right. Right? BBZX version NCP31. This is where I'm glad they have this sort of comprehensive information. Oh, when the Napoli's Auto Works. Oh yeah, it's like you said, it's Suzuki. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to get this vehicle sooner or later, so it works out. Might be a nice change of pace too, right? Okay. let's upgrade this one then. I have to assume, like, if you can't really skip these, you gotta pay all the money for each level up, and the price here just represents buying level 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. Just put it that way for convenience's sake. Which is like, yeah, fair enough, right? There we go. Won't have to worry about hitting the cap for a while now. Back to the garage. Oh, right. Still need to look over the bios. Let's do that. Alright, scoot over here, and... Ha! M-O-E. Moe. Oh, wow. Kinda took them all out, so they were all hanging around the inner loop, huh? Okay. Logic to Professor, a brainy individual who loves puzzles and riddles. He sees tuning as a puzzle element and joined Boe, a team formed by his classmates. He also handles information gathering for the team, creating databases of rival information and new parts that are highly sought after by other teams. He was once troubled over whether to reveal to Gothic the My Lord that his idol heretic Canopus was actually a man, but was relieved when things settled smoothly. Also, spoilers, I guess. Motomichi Emory. And you're a care manager. I do like the livery though. Look at that Mado. Look at that anime Mado just decorating that car. Moe! I know, right? They do say a wise man's tools are analogies and puzzles, yeah. Known to some as the ace shooter of Akiba. I see you're an arcade frequenter. He's a gaming master for those in the know, with exceptional reflexes and dynamic vision honed through games. Utilizing the maneuverability of his FD3S, he has a technique to dodge other cars by a hair's breadth. The more crowded the course, the more he shines. Recently, he became a full-time employee and was appointed as a debugging leader. Despite frequently being late to team gatherings, his excuse of finding a bug just before leaving is generally accepted by everyone. Ah, okay, so you're a tester. Right, a tester. 07. Yup, right there. Game tester, Ray Otaki. Ooh. Testers deserve a lot of respect. At least if that one comic by Penny Arcade, one they did a long time ago, The Trenches, is an indication. They deserve so much more respect. Gothic the My Lord. A typical game otaku who became a freelance system engineer using his computer knowledge. He believed the mistaken equation he heard at an Akihabara maid cafe that a cool guy equals a cool car, and bought a BNR 34. Eventually, he started to seek speed and formed a team. He was once so depressed that he was on the verge of retiring upon discovering that heretic Canopus, whom he had a crush on, was actually a man, but they surprisingly hit it off and became close friends, discussing their shared interest in cosplay. Kichi Misawa. Shared interest in cosplay, huh? So are they just, is Kichi just, like, interested in seeing other people cosplay, or is he, like, into, you know, cosplaying himself? Both are pretty cool, right? Either way. Maid Cafe, sign me up to visit. You know, if I ever visit Japan, I gotta do one of those, right? Visit a Maid Cafe, just see what that's all about. Put that on the list along with visiting a collaboration cafe and visiting an animal cafe and maybe visiting a traditional cafe, right? In addition to, like, you know, visiting all the other kinds of restaurants that you should probably visit when you're in Japan, like the hot pot restaurant and the sushi restaurant and a ramen restaurant. You know, probably have to make several trips out of it. Okay, now for the team overview. A team founded by 3 Akihabara enthusiasts. The members, who are devoted to playing racing games, formed a team while having a lively discussion about cars at a maid cafe. The team comes from the initials of its members. They meticulously simulate in games before racing on the Shuto Expressway. Despite struggling with the gap between game and reality, their excellent gaming skills allow them to compensate for this in their minds. It's like that scene in The Matrix where it's like, I need to learn how to fly a helicopter, and then someone just puts in a disc, and then suddenly they know how to fly a helicopter. It's a metaphor for that, right? Kind of like that, I imagine. I'd at least try it out. Yeah, right. You just gotta at least be able to experience it, right? They had one at the last con I went to, fursuiters and maid outfits serving everyone. Super fun. That does sound like fun. Imagine it must be a lot of work too. Hands on. Props to the maids for that. And certainly got the skills for that. Okay, Tornado 90. Bitter Orange. She cherishes her mother's cute car and made it her own. Discovering the joy of driving during daily commutes, she now frequents tuning shops. Although she doesn't understand much about cars, she delights in the changes to the driving feel with each modification. Her car caught the eye of Grateful Dad in her pharmacy's parking lot, leading to an invitation to the team. Her motto is, drive for fun, but she steps on the gas if someone calls her car old. I'm not old, you're old. Mayumi Okawa, and you're a pharmacist, alright. And Streamline Runner. An assistant to a manga artist, mainly handling effect lines. Originally aspiring to be a manga artist, he has somewhat given up on the dream. No. His job has made him adept at precise work, leading to accurate driving that follows the racing line and shifts gears based on engine RPM. However, his strong imagination often distracts him, envisioning himself in manga panels and thinking about suitable action lines, which delays his corner exits. Oh. Wow, kinda like me. I feel like my mind kind of wanders in times when it shouldn't. I just gotta like snap myself back real quick. It's like, no. You can't space out here. You need to full focus, right? Toru Hayama. And yes, you are a manga artist assistant. Alright. Wait, does Polaris have... Oh, okay. 2 different versions. I guess that makes sense. This is Polaris Level 2. The mysterious girl one encountered on the Shuto Expressway has since challenged many street racers, gaining a reputation amongst the new generation of street racers. Her driving adheres to the basics, but her braking, steering, and vehicle control have visibly improved, demonstrating typical street racer movements. She has also been spotted receiving tuning tips from a legendary tuner at the parking area, which may explain her rapid progress in such a short time. God, she literally is another player character. She's just playing her own game of Tokyo Xtreme Racer while we're out here kind of following our own career, right? It's kind of amusing. Oh, wow, actually has a name too. Hikaru Kudo. Job unknown, team unaffiliated. Let's see, we didn't defeat any new wanderers. Any info here. Alright, back to the garage. You know what, since we've tricked out this, okay, I just need to remember to challenge, what was his name? Immortal Clown, if I encounter him on the road. Hydrate! Thanks. I should probably do that. Ooh, excuse me. Little water. Always handy. I think some of it... Yeah, some of it went down the wrong pipe. Yeah, I'll be back to normal in a bit. Don't you worry about me. Yeah, did that go down the wrong pipe? Yeah, it did. Ah, I hate it when that happens, right? It's like you're getting water to refresh yourself, and it's like, yeah. I don't know. It feels like it's just more embarrassing with water because it's It's like the easiest thing to drink, right? It's just water, right? It's nothing special about it. You just drink it. no, nothing. Right? It's nothing extra to it. I have a pal who has a maid outfit. We both came up with the idea to do a maid butler combo someday. I do like a good group cosplay. Hope that goes well for you. Oof. Yeah, oof. Okay, I want to go in the other direction so we can challenge some of the rivals going this way, so we'll start here. Or you swallow and get some air at the same time and you end up hiccuping. Ooh! And you just end up like splashing some water out of your mouth too. It's like, ah, man, this is supposed to refresh me. You gotta get into body shape for that first. No, I have faith in you. So remember what you're working for. Remember how great it's gonna be when you reach that goal, right? You know, I used to be someone who was like, you know, don't worry about your body type too much, right? Don't worry about if your body type doesn't match, isn't like one-to-one with the character you want to portray. Just, oh, hey, it's Heretic Canopus. You know, I saw some info about you. See one outer loop. All right, here we go. But I do understand that, you know, some people do want to try to accurately portray the character, because, you know, having a positive energy that really helps too when you want to cosplay. So I say, hey, if you want to you know, work out, get in shape, lose some weight, go for it. Heretic Canopus has been thusly defeated. That's a mood right there. Have to stay in shape when you have a fursuit, with them being form-fitting. Oh, yes. I imagine especially with fursuits. Tailored to shape from what I know, yeah. When you're wearing a big suit, you kind of want to be as comfy as possible, so I absolutely get that. I imagine it applies to cosplay too. If, like, you know, the person you're cosplaying wears like a, say, like a leotard or a bodysuit there too, you probably have a particular shape you want to maintain as well. That was around me at a time when I went to cons with a group, and we were like speculating on what I would be able to cosplay next, and they brought up Raven, right? Raven from DC Comics Teen Titans. I was like, no. Might be a bridge too far for me, right? I'm not the type of person who would wear a leotard in public. I think that's, yeah, I don't quite have the confidence for that, right? Whew. I think I overshot that car back there. Hopefully they're going this way. You want a fursuit someday too? Ha! It's a lot to work towards, right? That's why you need the duct tape dummy. Imagine that would be a good thing to have. You want a lot of things but no money? Ha! Story of everyone's life. So many things we could do if only we just had the money for it. So oh wait, are they behind me? Is that why the triangle's not moving? I'm sitting here, like, waiting for the Challenger car to pass by. I'm like, but I want to challenge them. I want to get them off the checklist, right? It's a good thing this is a video game, right? You know, obviously don't do this in real life, right? If you pass by a car that you want to challenge, maybe challenge them another day, right? Don't reverse like this. That is uncool. Totally fine in game though, right? You do what you need to do. Who are you? It's 246 Heartbreaker. Huh. Are you like part of the Idolmaster agency, perhaps? Also, I'm flashing my headlights. Do I have to be in motion? Do you have to be at like a certain speed to be able to challenge him? There we go. Probably. Probably. Requires a very large amount of bravery that even I don't have. Yeah. Kind of thing. Just having an excuse to wear a leotard in public would be great, but yeah. Doesn't help that I keep dipping into the fursuit fund for stuff. When the emergencies pop up and you just gotta take care of her, like, dang it. Gotta set aside. Okay, I think I might have to re-challenge 246. Might be another case of gotta get ahead of them at the start, because if you let them build up to speed, they'll be uncatchable. Bruh. I mean, look. They're right there, and I don't want to go around another loop, right? But as the saying goes, a challenge is meant to be overcome. True. That's very true. It's good to have a goal to aim for, right? Something to go, this is why I'm doing everything I'm doing, right? This is why I'm saving my money, I'm conserving, holding off on certain purchases, maybe making progress in other ways too. It's all for this, right? It's like that one meme from The Simpsons with the cork boards, like, do it for him, or do it for her, or like, do it for this thing, right? Do it for that. Okay, there's a rival I can challenge by going this way, so let's go this way. Really want this, but I have to think of the bigger picture. Yeah, gotta think of the bigger picture. It's always good to think for the long term. Which, again, kind of swings back around to having a goal, right? Something to shoot for. Okay. Keep on overshooting these. Sky Sailing Night Butterfly. Oh, you're part of Tri-Edge. Oh no, Tri-Edge. So you're the one who took down the world. Or is it the world R2? I forget. No, I think I popped a nitrous a bit too late. We're on a straightaway too, so. Is this just gonna be like the theme for most of these cars now? If I don't get ahead of them at the start, they're just gonna run away from me. Alright, well, we'll let them have this W, and then I'll come back at them. Come back stronger than they've ever imagined. Aw, jeez. If I can catch up to them. Working out, money, making skill, learning, it's all towards a goal, indeed. It's nice too, especially if you're able to use like the things and the skills you pick up, kind of help you in other ways, right? Maybe just like in a life sense, or oh, jeez, and I'm out of nitrous. God damn it. Okay. Yep, there they go. Something tells me maybe Sky Sailing Night Butterfly might not be doable tonight. We might have to come back to him later. Or I could get a nitrous refill at the next parking lot stop. That might work. But for now, I think we'll just let them have their 2 W's here. You win this time. And yes, that was the best 2 of 3. Was Gale Agu? Oh man, I don't got any nitrous for this either, so hopefully they're not the type of person to just build up like oodles of speed and then pull away. think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Alright, they smacked into a car. I will definitely be okay. We're on a straightaway now, so they could catch up, though. Alright. Not too bad of a W. Ah, this is the Mikura, or Miruka, your veteran Wangan most wanted. Do I want your advice? You know what? Sure. What sort of advice would you have for me? Someone whose first Tokyo Xtreme Racer game happens to be this one. This game has been a treat. It sure has. A surprise, too, right? It's like, you know, no one had expected it to kind of come out and be as kind of like reminiscent of the old games as some of my friends who have played the old Tokyo Xtreme Racer games have told me, right? Not to mention the reviews too, right? It's like it came out overwhelmingly positive. I haven't checked it recently, but yeah, it's pretty neat, pretty neat. Part of me is like, they need a US update so I can be at home in a nice big muscle car. We'll see. They did say they were like negotiating with companies to try to get cars included, but yeah, we'll see. Right? There are definitely ways they could go, and hopefully they'll get a good number of cars represented. Right? Nice ones that would be appropriate for a highway race game. Yeah, you want me to be honest? Be gentle. Right? This is my first game. I mean, I know I'm not, like, doing fantastically out there, but, you know. Car licenses are expensive, to be honest. That they are. There's a reason why, like, most games with car licenses tend to be delisted after a while. Famously with Forza, right? Hey, does that guy have a football helmet? Oh yeah, they do. Strong formation, very football-themed team. Okay, let's start talking with some folks. Scholar-looking man. Hey, don't you think the movements of each team on the Shuto Expressway have become more hectic recently? It seems there are two reasons. One is that a new street racer debuted and won a series of battles, and eventually defeated Golden Hanya. Well, I think it's beginner's luck, but those who lost are not at peace. The other is that it seems Phantom 9 has reunited. Oh, Phantom 9 means that man, Snake Eyes, has returned. In other words, from now on, the Shuto Expressway will have a storm centered around Snake Eyes. Be careful. So I wonder if they're like the final boss, or they're gonna be like the mid-final boss. Honestly, you suck at this, but that's okay, you are new. Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I said be gentle. Jeez. You missed Need for Speed Underground? Ah, yeah. I mean, the Need for Speed has been coming out with a bunch of tuner games. You know, games along the lines of that, but yeah. There have been... I've heard rumors a while ago that Underground 2 might be getting a remake, but I don't know. It was a while ago, again, so... I get the job done, no worries what other folks say. I mean, hey, the advice is fine, but, you know, like I said, gentle, right? Let's see, play Trick on Snake and Speed on Straight. So let me just, like, hit the gas when I'm on the straightaway. Yeah, I get that, I'm gonna try to serpentine otherwise. Okay, and you've got wanderers here. Storm Streamer is at the Hakozaki parking area, but he only appears on weekends. He seems to have changed jobs and can't come on weekdays anymore. It's important to get used to any new job, so it can't be helped. That's true. I need a real car. I mean, it's true, right? I think I kind of hit the cap, right? I think I've gotten as far as I can before I gotta defeat some other bosses, so I don't know. I'll make my way there. Nice thing about this game is that there's like no time limits or anything, so you know, we'll get there, right? It's not a matter of luck, it's a matter of time. Might take a bit longer than some others, but we'll make it there, right? New Wind of Sakue. I've seen you drive a few times. From a professional racer's perspective, let me give you some advice. First, don't get distracted by your opponent and follow the race line. Sorry if this is unsolicited advice, but please consider it. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Hot-blooded quarterback. I'm an undeniable star on the field, but here, no one talks to me. Well, if there's a guy wearing this kind of protector in the parking area, they'd be too scared to approach. I mean, it's true. Tempting amethyst. My husband was made to graduate from aquarium because he married me. It's a singles team, and of course, since we're a women's team, he can't come over and join us either. He's currently searching for a new team. Should we dress him up like Heretic Canopus and put him in Juicy Heaven? Impossible. There's no way my husband could look that pretty. Nah. You'd be surprised, right? You'd be surprised. You know, just gotta kind of work with what you have, and Melancholic Angel. Oh, good evening. I'm glad you came to see me, but tonight I feel like being alone. I'm such a fickle woman, aren't I? Oh, all right. I'll give you your space. Distant-eyed office worker. The other day, I saw a guy shouting loudly at a car that was just about to park in the parking lot. The driver couldn't hear well and was trying hard to listen, but got distracted and bumped into the car next to them. And it turns out the car they hit belonged to the guy who was shouting. Hitting the car was bad, but it was your shouting that caused the distraction. I saw those two standing there in an incredibly awkward atmosphere. It was hell. Ouch. Slightly bad man. Bad to the bone. After defeating one, there's a second. After defeating the second, there's a third. Some guys challenge you to consecutive battles, one after another. Some might call it unfair, but you want to achieve a complete victory by defeating all of them without any complaints. That's why it's important not to lose focus even after one battle. Good point. See, what can I have? Oh, let's see what car I have. When we get back to the garage, I'll show. See if there's any new rivals to play, race against. Passionate Topaz we've done, Silent Barbarian, can't be challenged. Oh. Huh. No new folk, alright. In that case, we'll just do a tire change, a nitro refill, and get back out there. Oh yeah, back on the course. And, yeah, we can continue along this path, right? There's plenty more rivals to face off against. A lot of them on the inner loop. I wouldn't be surprised if we spend the majority of tonight just racing against rivals on the inner loop. And we're off. Oh, now I think about it. Since I'm well below the cap now, maybe I should have put the long runner skill back on. Guess I can make a little bit extra money. Ah well. Beautiful Moonstone. Look, their car is very, very white, just like... Oh, no, there's a icon on there. The team logo, but still. Okay, they're speeder as well. Ah, get back here. Oh, they're braking. Because we're curving, so this is my opportunity. God, they've already burned half a tank trying to get past Moonstone here. Pulling away again. Oh God. Alright, next opportunity. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Clean overtake. I got a reversal attack bonus. I didn't realize that was a thing. I'll take all the CP I can get. Heck yeah. Now we're about to pull up on another rival here. Oh, snap. It's a team leader. Tempting Amethyst, alright. Right into it. So I gotta... Can't waste my one chance to start out in front. Stay ahead. Hope they mess up. Well, they're trying their darndest to get ahead of me here. They really are trying. They're gonna try so hard. They're gonna get so far. And hopefully in the end it won't matter because I will win anyway. Oh, nope. Oh no, they actually got ahead of me. Motherfucker. No nitrous, one chance to get back ahead of them. Ah, alright. Actually gotta play blocker now. Or just like serpentine my way through this. Whew! Got a lot of CP. Well, that should be an interesting bio. GG! Thanks! Might have been one of my more intense battles in a while. Who are you? What is that? Hayate's tree leaf money? Are you... wait, which Hayate are you referring to? Is this like part of a local legend, or are you referring to like a character from a series, or... Near miss with the traffic on that curve was perfect. Surprised I pulled it off. Ooh, car shooting a stat? What is that? Also, I know I did ask for advice that one time, but that was kind of like a one-time thing, right? Like, yeah, if I want advice, I'll ask for it. So, please try not to backseat unless I say go for it. My empty tank, I don't know if I'll be able to take out Hayate tonight. Or maybe I should just wait until we get to the curve and then try to overtake him there? Not a combat butler, that's for sure. That's where my mind went to as well. Hayate the combat butler. I was like super into that series for a while. And then it got long in the tooth, right? Just focused way too much on it ran too long, I think, right? Just kind of got bogged in its own mythos, and it was like, ah. And then it ended, and it didn't even end in a satisfying way, right? They never confirmed like a you know, the romantic hookup or anything like that. Oh snap! This is my chance. I just smacked into that car. Whew. Oh, they're catching back up though. Oh, did they hit another car? Alright. Well, we got them at least. Whew. These guys are putting up a fight now. I mean, we are in the kind of the third leg of things, so it makes sense, right? Gotta turn up the heat at some point. Stardust Giant. Yeah, this makes me wonder, does Tri-Edge have 3 members? Because it would be a fitting thing, right? Kind of like how Moe was formed because of everyone's initials, Tri-Edge. Like, yeah, we need 3 points in our crew for a proper group here, right? Rule of 3s and all that. Yeah, 3 is a good number, right? Lets you kind of have a good variety of things without making it making it too overwhelming for everyone, right? You have 2 legs. That's true. I imagine most of us have 2 legs. Who has 3 legs? Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch does, right? He has 3 legs. Which makes things especially amusing, because since he has 3 legs, if he's in a situation where he has to wear clothes, he usually has to, like, wear a dress or something like that, because, well, most human clothes don't accommodate for 3-legged people, right? I always thought that was pretty amusing and wholly appropriate, right? It's like a thing that's actually justified and everything, so that was pretty cool. Speaking of Lilo and Stitch, I forgot they were making a live-action version of that film. It's just like... I know it's been a trend of Disney to do that thing, but... Okay, we're just gonna pass on by you. You haven't seen that movie and show in years. It is a pretty old one, so I get it. You would say something, but it's not appropriate on stream. Ah, yeah, okay. I know what you're getting at. Some might call it, some might call having a big car compensating for one of those, I imagine. Master position. Oh. Wait, am I able to challenge you? Or is this just uncovering the fight for me? Oh, nope, alright, we're in it. Let's see how badly you defeat me here. Why, though? I'm sure the reason will be apparent. The Buzz Lightyear cartoon, it's been a while since I thought of that. Yeah, they did make a whole animated series for Buzz Lightyear. It was pretty good, all things considered, right? It was that period when Disney was like making a TV animated series for like all their big name movies at the time. But that one ended up pretty good, right? Yeah. Thought I had a chance there, but then Master Position started running away from me. Whew. These later folk are not playing around. Okay. Is there anyone nearby I can challenge? Otherwise, I might just call it a night and go back to the garage. Oh. No, I gotta approach this garage from the other side. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any new folk coming. Okay, maybe we'll give Master Position one more go, and then... And if this doesn't track... I am fighting them with orange tires, too. And we are starting on a straight, so... The deck's kind of stacked against me. Again, really, the only penalty is, like, lost time. Otherwise, you got as much as you need to get through this whole thing, right? Okay, yeah, this ain't happening. Alright. Let's turn it in. You miss classic Disney shows like Lloyd in Space, Wow, Full Throttle Tiger. I'm surprised they gave me a good title there. Well, we did make 400,000, so there's that. Oof. More losses than wins. I think that might be the first time that's happened. Yeah, what was there? Lloyd in Space, Fillmore, Pepper Ann, if I remember correctly, and Weekenders, I think. Yeah, Emperor's New School was a fun one. Hercules was also a good one. I like the Aladdin animated series. I remember watching that a lot. That was a pretty good one. Dave the Barbarian. That's one I forgot about. Yeah. Gargoyles was a huge fave of yours. I imagine Gargoyles was like a huge fave of everyone's, right? Anyone talks about like Disney classic cartoons, someone's gonna bring that up. And for good reason, right? Because Gargoyles was just like a fantastic cartoon and something that you wouldn't expect Disney to put out, right? It's like a show that kind of touched on, more touchy subject matter and did it well, right? You love Pepper Ann and Weekenders. I remember Weekenders. It was like, I guess it would be my first brush with like slice of life style series, that weren't like kid-centric shows, but yeah, Weekenders was very much a slice of life kind of show, right? Just like 4 kids having fun on the weekend. Hey, just like me, for real, back in the day, Love the intro to the Weekenders. Jackie Chan Adventures. That was a WB cartoon, right? But that was a good one too. I did enjoy it. The first season at least was pretty great. I don't know, any show that revolves around some crew trying to hunt down like a super powerful series of artifacts tends to draw me in for some reason. I guess you can have some like good fights over that, right? It's like a race to get the mystical artifacts before the bad guys do, and then you can have tussles over that, right? Gotta have some Goof Troop in there too. Oh yes, Goof Troop, that is also a classic, oh man. And Recess, I can't believe I forgot about Recess. I'm somewhat ashamed of that. Yeah, Recess was also a good one, yeah. Another work you look at and it's like, oh man, these kids are just like me for real, except maybe a bit more wacky. In fact, they made like a few movies out of that too, right? That was pretty cool. Okay, it's bio time. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, yeah, if we're gonna go that route. Like, there's also Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Gummy Bears, right? A lot of classics in that line too. Is the Disney Afternoon Collection still up? I do want to maybe get that at some point and give it a go. There we go. Heretic Canopus, a delicate and ephemeral man who wears gothic Lolita outfits. He is the cousin of Dark Knight's... Wait, no, do you pronounce that Beetlejuice? I was saying Beetlejuice because of, the movie series, but I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce this, right? and joined the team at the request of his overprotective uncle to keep an eye on her. He doesn't wish to be a woman, he simply likes wearing women's clothes. Despite the team's reputation and his growing fame, he's still often mistaken for a woman and hit on. When this happens, he uses his male voice to say, "You don't know me? What's a novice?" and scares them off. Jun Morihashi. Wow, even got the unisex name. Your job is a hair and makeup artist. Ah. Oh, here it is! We found him! The Femboy Racer, right? Ah. This is the one where I wish we could have a portrait of because I want to see what kind of outfit you're wearing. Admittedly, yeah, there's already fan art of him out there, right? People have already made Heretic Canopus fan art. Even if they might be like a faceless avatar in-game, you know, they gave Heretic a face and everything, and it's nice, right? It's great. Yeah, Tailspin, Gummy Bears, the Wuzzles, let's get dangerous. I still say that these days. Metal Geese? Maybe. Yay! It is a nice paint job. I do like it, right? It's simple and elegant, which I guess kind of fits someone who wears Lolita outfits. Gothic Lolita outfits. Nice, but not a fan of matte paint. Yeah, I get that. Well, I have to admit, I am kind of drawn more to matte jobs on things like appliances and what have you, because it's a lot easier to kind of, you know, not worry about fingerprints kind of mucking up things, right? Gotta stand by the red neon. It's a good neon. I like it. I like it. On brand for you. You think he has the umbrella too? I would hope so, right? Gotta look delicate and everything, right? Alright. Well, I'm almost certain Heretic Canopus does appear at parking garages, so maybe we'll see him there, right? Maybe we can talk to him a little bit more. Beautiful Moonstone. Half German, she shares the same surname as Tempting Amethyst, but is not related. She lost her lover, who helped her overcome insecurities about her non-Japanese appearance 6 years ago. Every day, she carefully washes the machine he gifted her and continues to drive it with care. She believes that achieving the top with this machine would be the greatest tribute to him, though it's not an easy feat. Nonetheless, she continues to tune the machine on her own and hones her skills daily, keeping his memory alive. Sachiko Mori. What's that? Esthetician? Esthetician? I'll look that up. What would one of those do? Look, if you got the gothic look, might as well go all the way. Yeah, true, right? Just, kind of commit to the style, right? Go all in, indeed. Girl clothes may not be my style, but lots of pals sure as heck rock the look. It's good to be supportive, right? Good to be supportive. Tempting Amethyst. After studying psychology in the US, she now works as a counseling office. Oh, she works at a counseling office in Omotesando, supporting many celebrity clients. She also supported Pink Brew from Rhythm Box when she was ostracized from the entertainment industry. Having published books and worked as an entertainer, her achievements are likely known to her father, who she hasn't seen in over 20 years since the divorce with her mother. She continues racing, hoping to someday meet her car-loving father on the Shuto Expressway. That is a protagonist bio right there, goddamn. Aina Mori. You are a counselor. That was me back in the day. The fishnet tops, the chunky boots with the buckles and chains. I don't know. I kind of dig like a slight bulk to the look, right? You know, something that still has its elegance, but maybe has a bit of a you know, a bit more of a chunky look elsewhere, right? Gives a something like a maybe yeah, really decorated boots, for example, would be a good example of that. Yeah. Alright, Heartbreaker. A female driver who, after each heartbreak, would challenge anyone to a battle and become increasingly reckless. Oh, is this how she copes? She used to say, "I'll never fall in love, I live for battles." But recently, her driving has stabilized due to a new love interest. Her team members, who have always encouraged her during her wild rampages, are watching her with bated breath. With a long career, her technique is excellent. Her driving style, which involves getting extremely close to opponents, puts significant pressure on them. Ah, I see. There's someone who likes to psych others out. Takoto Muto, parts manufacturer employee. I do dig the flame delivery, though. That is a classic. Color combination is pretty unique, though. I'll give you that. At least it's one I don't see often. Especially like, blue car or black car with like red or orange flames, right? Okay, Gale Agu. A man from Okinawa with a dark tan. Upon hearing rumors that Danji ventured to Tokyo, he went to Kagoshima to request joining Wild Satsuma Hayato. Initially opposed by some members, he became a member after proving his skills in battles with everyone. He has mastered heel and toe, accurately matching revs for seamless clutch engagement, widening the gap during shifts. His technically sound driving has brought a fresh breeze to the team. Nice. Yoshio Sawagashira. I like this one. It looks like there's a bunch of dirt splattered on it, but it's actually a vinyl. Good luck. Yeah, it looks like he's been rallying. Sure does look like that. Dejima Trial. Born in Nagasaki Prefecture, he has managed to go on a date with a young woman he met at a parking area during a Tokyo expedition 4 years ago, leading him to believe he was the only one in the team to achieve the hidden goal of getting a sophisticated Tokyo gal. However, it turned out she was from Miyazaki Prefecture, and the shock led to a tremendous losing streak in Tokyo. Professionally, he is financially well off, constantly purchasing new parts and enhancing his machine. He was in favor of Gale Agu's inclusion from the start. Koji Igusa, you're a real estate appraiser. I like your logos on the window, too. Easily removable, just in case, I guess, if you need to do that. Okay. I have Wander here, I imagine. Was it Perfect Revolution we raced against? Appears after visiting Hakozaki parking area at least 3 times. Like in total or in one night? I'd imagine in total, because one night might be a bit much. Considering where it is and how long you'd have to loop to get there 3 times in one night. Okay, everyone else is what we've seen before. What can we get in the perks menu? 8 points, right? Oh yeah. We need Alto Works to take on Wind and Napoli, so let's see if there's anything we can get in tuning. Not yet. Gotta be Shua strong and every little bit warrior. Okay. Yeah, let's go down this one to get the Alto Works. We'll be able to get it the next night. Okay, and we're gonna do a skill change here. Just pick Long Runner. Oh, why did I hit cancel? X to decide. I mean, decide's a good word for it, right? It's like you're deciding that's the skill you want. I think confirm is usually the word people go for in that case, right? Yeah, it's okay. I understand what they meant. Alright. Well, if I start here, I could take on these 2 guys pretty quickly, right? Maybe we will go here. Like I said, there's a lot of rivals on the inner loop. So we spent all last week kind of taking on everywhere else. You can kind of focus in on that area. But I really should be like, less. I should try to maybe be a bit more conservative with how I use my nitrous, right? Like, if they're pulling ahead and they've already got a lead and they're gaining some more, then just trying to pop the nitrous isn't gonna do me any good, right? Might as well just wait and re-challenge them. Tail Red Afterimage. That's a pretty good name, actually. Right? Probably got that name because they go so fast that soon all opponents will see is their afterimage, right? Jeez. A lot of opponents on this tier seem to just be able to pull all the way ahead of you. If you can't get the early advantage, then you're like out of luck. So it's like either wait until you get to a good spot to challenge them, or just get like really good at being able to head them off at the pass, right? I think this might be a good spot. They're out in force tonight. Sure are. Ah! Not even with the nitro could I get past them. Man, we're already kind of capped out on upgrades too. So do I have to perhaps get a better machine, perhaps? I have to assume, like, if they're down the line, then they gotta be, like, statistically better, right? Okay. Well, Tail Red Afterimage can get away for now. We're just gonna wait here for a bit and, let some other folks come by and see if we can take them on. Or maybe if things get real hairy, maybe we can challenge some old racers and try to get some money that way. Perhaps I need something with a bigger engine, like a 300ZX or a 350Z, or maybe an R33 Skyline. I was working my way down to Nissan. Oh, Mappo Senpai. Ah, you're also part of Tornado 90. Maybe I'll leave you alone as well. You can go. We'll see who's next. Yeah, I was working down the Nissan tree. I should probably continue focusing on that. So I know my one friend did go through all the current story content, and they were kind of rocking a Skyline for the end game, so that might be the way forward here. That might be the game plan. Not you two. Oh. You're hesitating. You hesitated, that was your downfall. No, they recovered. Just in time. God. If there was any opportunity to pull ahead, that would have been it, but nah, we'll let this one run down. Dang. I don't think I've gotten a single win tonight. That being said, we do have a bunch of cars down this way, so maybe I can try to serpentine my way through here. I guess I could try playing dirty, right? Run them into the wall. It's okay, they're computer players. I wouldn't do this in a multiplayer match against someone. That's just mean. Okay. An eye for an eye. Alright, I probably had it coming. Good lord. Just a full-on takedown victory. Well, there's a reason they're part of Strong Formation, I guess. Hey, can I challenge you again? Same, actually, you've been working down the Nissan branch? Haha. You call BS on that? I had it coming. I'm not gonna be mad about that. I ran him into the wall, so, you know, he's just paying it back in kind. Okay, maybe angle wide receiver is also someone who's gonna just someone I pass on by. Yeesh. Man, it's been rough. How's it that I was able to defeat Black Cat? And they're a higher level than angle wide receiver. What am I missing here? I mean, apart from, like, a better car. Yeah, okay, there's another blue arrow, like, far ahead. Maybe I'll go seek them out instead. Thing is, does that minivan have less or more power than your MX-5? You know what? That's a good question. I had to admit, I was driving this one for kicks, but maybe I'm like actually, actually not bringing out my full power level with this one. Guess worst comes to worst, we can just challenge Wanderers. Oh, a level 7. This should be doable, right? Flexible color. Racing Storm. I don't think I've encountered this team yet. Ah, no nitrous though. Or we just have, like, the barest minimum of nitrous. Oh man, they're pulling ahead of me too. It must be a car thing. I was barely scraping by the night before as well, so... Oh, we are entering a curvy section of the road, so maybe I can challenge flexible color here and try to outrace him that way. Yeah, looks like I'm like reaching speeds of like 140 kilometers per hour with this vehicle. We'll just see how good it gets with the other one. Ow. Jeez, and you're like a level 7 racer. Insert Vegeta level, or power level 9,000 meme. Vegeta, what does the scouter say about their power level? It's over 10! Or it's just over 9! It's over level 9! I still remember when DBZ Abridged made it to that scene, right? And, you know, being that meme as big as it was, people were like anticipating like how will Team 4-Star kind of riff on that scene, and the way they riffed on it was like pretty good, right? I think they went into like a side conversation, and then Vegeta was like, it's over 9,000, rah, just like did it the most gentle crush. It's like, what? You don't sound that scared, right? And then Vegeta's like, that's because he's not a threat. And then Nappa's like, what? And then Vegeta says, to me! I remember that part. Alright. Can I swap cars when I'm in the garage? Or parking area? I'd assume I won't be able to because all my cars aren't there. Best I can do is change tires, refill nitro. Maybe talk with them. Oh, hey, look who's here! We'll get to them in a minute. First, Chubby Man. I ate udon at Seto Uchi Noodle Artisan's shop the other day. There's quite a line, but it was worth it. It was delicious. The weight makes all the food, it makes food all the better, right? If you want to battle Satoshi Noodle Artisan, you need to change your license plate to Kagawa. Yes, the Udon Noodle Prefecture. Right, and which one would that be? Or is that something I have to look up? Oh, advice is good in any case. Office worker looking man. Comedic Disruptor won't accept your battle, then try equipping your machine with neon. He works at an electronics store that sells neon parts. He'll probably see you as a preferred customer and take the challenge. It's like trying to fool him? Alright. Rolling Gal number 1. Everyone in our team is pretty free-spirited. They tend to do their own thing. Well, it's fun that way, so it's fine, isn't it? Indeed it is. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. And here we go. Heretic Canopus. Hey! Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Some very styling outfit right there. Really rocking that look. I bow to you, Heretic Canopus. You are what a lot of femboys strive for, right? You like it? Pretty indeed. I agree with both of those statements. And right, what do you have to say? What are you staring at? My name is getting well known, so I thought there'd be fewer curious gazes. I'm fed up. Now, see, the thing is, when your name is well known, people have more of a tendency to kind of do a double take, right? They look over there and it's like, wait, is that Heretic Canopus? The famous femboy racer? Yes, it is. What? I thought you were cute, you say? After hearing my voice and knowing I'm a guy, you still say that? You're something else. That's right, because you're living your life, right? You're following your own path, not letting anyone else tell you otherwise, and that would earn a lot of respect from me, right? Yeah, I'm cute. Badass street racer dressed in cute outfits. That's Heretic Canopus. If we meet on the course, I'll tear you apart, so look forward to it. You must have forgotten the one time I did tear you apart. But you're still cute. You can see me getting ideas for some of these characters. I gotta find it. I gotta find the Heretic Canopus fan art. Maybe I'll retweet it. Irresponsible General. Hello? It's me. How's the game development going? I'll check it next week, so make sure there are no simple bugs. Now, you sound like we're a wishy-washy kind of fella. Oh, weren't even speaking to me. We just eavesdropped on their conversation. Wow, that was rude player character. Jeez. Shuto Expressway Drizzle. That is quite the name, right? Cute is cute. Very much so. I can't believe my song is selling. When dreams come true, it makes me anxious. To blow away that anxiety, I just keep racing. Take your mind off of it. I get it. Mischievous woman. Has anyone ever battled has anyone ever battled all the wanderers running here? How about you give it a try? I mean, they're all bonus bosses, so it might be a bit before I get there. Street racer looking man. To drive fast on the Shuto Expressway, it's crucial to avoid other cars. Always be aware of upcoming corners and positions of other cars, and choose the best line. Well, if I could do that well, I'd be even faster. Yeah. Good crowd tonight. Is there anyone to race? Ah, there is Baron Kagetsu. Oh, bargain.com. Wow! That is a name. That is the choice. Sweet Blues. Ah. Two of them are dual battles. Alright, let's go race Baron Kagetsu. What do you want? I'm Baron Kagetsu. I race with the Team Twister. Want to challenge me to a battle? I admire your courage, but isn't it a bit reckless? I'm not sure if you understand, but I've invested a lot of money into my machine. A half-baked machine will only bring you shame. Please stop calling me out. I'm gonna race you anyway. There's no penalty. Let's go. Don't fall behind. You couldn't miss that metallic pink's RX-7. No, you couldn't. Guess guess if worst comes to worst, we could just challenge a couple nameless ones so we can at least get something out of tonight, right? Still haven't refilled my nitrous. Oh yeah, they're pulling ahead. I might not even bother with the tire change and nitrous refill, I just might call it. Call this night a wash. A bit of a sobering reminder, right? Just maybe you should go back and kind of think over your strategy, right? This is reality. I know being born into a wealthy family gives me a huge advantage over you, but that's not all there is it? Maybe you also lack the skill as a street racer? Maybe bargain.com will be easier. Oh, quite the determined look. Want to battle me? I'll be watching that battle, and if anything happens, I'll step in and support. What? What do you mean by that? Don't you trust me? Ooh. It's not that, but with our members leaving, our team has gotten weaker, right? To transform it into a team that masters serious racing, Crimson Mirage has suggested trying various things. This is an attempt to identify each other's strengths and weaknesses by participating in battles together. I see. Sorry, but can you go along with that? Yeah, sure. Well, that's that then. It's good to know when you need a little backup, right? A little assistance, a little help. As long as the help is delivered in a respectful way, right? Time to rethink strategy, yeah. Might be. Actually, not might be, it is, right? As we get back to the garage, I gotta swap vehicles and stuff. Alright. Come. Ah! Dang it. Thought I had the lead on bargain.com for a moment there, but it's also pulling away. God. Yeah, basically once we get on the straightaways, it's kind of curtains. Right? At that point, their lead builds, and it kind of just builds from there until we get to another curve. Oh! They faltered for a bit. I do dig that, right? Even though they're computer racers, they at least exhibit a little bit of, yeah, the human-esque behavior, as it were. It does help, right? It gives each racer a personality, right? Like, some of the lower-level ones are a bit new on the edges like I am, right? I won, but it doesn't feel very satisfying. That's right, the goal isn't just immediate victory. Let's have a post-mortem session about today's racing. Oh, so that's how it is. Yeah, you gotta review what works and what hasn't. I'm not even gonna go after Sweet Blues. If they're level 11 and I couldn't handle a level 8, then what chance do I stand? Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the garage. Not gonna get back on the road. We're just gonna call it. Oh my god! Damn it, game! You don't have to rub it in. Jeez, loser. I mean, I get it, but I got 5,000 CP. Granted, that was probably from like the near misses and stuff, but ouch. All right. Oh, wow, talk about being put on blast, I know, right? Oof. Okay. Let's see. I think I go to... What's it? Setting, maybe? I'm trying to see where I... change my, Oh, collection. I think I do it at collection. Yeah, alright. Oh, we're gonna go back to my Was this one that? No, that wasn't it. It was the Mazda. Yeah, it was Mazda. All right. Riding in. Do I want to change? Oh, reliable. Maybe this might give me an edge. That's when Forza's like, we notice you're losing races. Do you want to lower difficulty? Oh, I've had that happen to me too. Yeah, I don't know why I went here. I didn't beat any new racers, so there's no new bios to read. Yeah, we'll keep the long runner skill. Maybe it'll come in handy tonight. Alright. Where to start? Let's go from up here. Just challenge this nameless one here, see if we can get our groove back. Oh yeah, that's what I would like to see. Yeah, it's gotta be the car. I'm hitting like 180 kilometers per hour in this vehicle. So really, I should only change to the other one if I want to seek out Immortal Clown and challenge him. Otherwise, I should just stick with my Mazda. There we go, back in the saddle. Let's hope it's the start of something good, right? There we go. Closing the gap. Well, I am eating a lot of nitrous to kind of keep up with Grateful Dad here. Oh no, they're pulling away. Wait, they broke. They hit the brakes. This is my chance. Yeah. It was the car. It was definitely the car. Have a bit more of a fighting chance with the Mazda. Okay. Well, now I know. Good old faithful MX-5. It's like old reliable for me, right? It's like the one SpongeBob meme where it just like brings out the old reliable box to flip it open, and there's the Mazda MX-5. I'm sorry I ever left you in the garage for a moment there. I was so obsessed with being able to challenge Wanderers, I forgot that I realized that the greatest gift was still right in front of me. My greatest ally. Yee! Yee! Ad break starting. I was about to say something, but we can visit that topic when the ad break passes. Okay. I want to go left, so I'm probably not going to challenge anyone at the moment. Just take this exit this way. Whee! Hey, tail red after image. Remember how you kicked my butt last time? I'm gonna come back to you. I want a rematch. Fight me. At least remember that advice from racing games. Use your nitrous out of a curve so you can just get up to speed faster than the other guy. Hell yeah! We've managed to bounce back from It's So Over, and we're at the We Are So Back phase at the moment. Yeah, well, as I was gonna say before we hit the ad break, I saw that Magic the Gathering, one Magic the Gathering's upcoming secret lair drops is SpongeBob SquarePants. They're just gonna drop a whole bunch of SpongeBob SquarePants cards. It was pretty funny, especially the instance and stuff, because they went the route of just referencing a bunch of memes for it. So you see like Squidward's eyes just like suddenly opening and being all red and veiny as one of the spells, and then SpongeBob being hunchback as like one of the other spells. And of course they got creature cards for some of the big characters, which is pretty funny too, because Mr. Krabs is just like a what do you call it? It's like an extra card for it's like a cover card, right? They're not their own character, but they're mechanically the same as another creature, so you don't have to worry about anything unique about them. Regularly scheduled racing has been resumed, indeed. Granted, defensive lineman does have a bit of a higher level, so I still might be a little out of league for linemen. Or I might have to catch him on a turn, right? I could do that. Like I am right here. Oh, look at them, trying to block me, but I'm like, nah, son. What if I just got ahead of you instead? Now you try to pass me, huh? Let's see your unwavering spirit. Show me what you're made of. Show me the strength of strong formation. Okay. They got ahead of me. Yeah. I don't want to waste my nitro here, because I'm almost cooked anyway. Wow. And we're headed up on this straightaway too, so I don't want to challenge offensive linemen again. At least not here. So maybe we'll just like... Okay, turn's coming up actually, so maybe we can get him at this part. Yeah. Why do I always gotta start behind him? I mean, why did I ask that? Of course I'm gonna start behind him. I'm the one challenging him. Duh. Show me your moves. You say Mr. Krabs, and all I can think of is me money. So many SpongeBob memes over the years, I'm sure everyone's got a line they think of, right? Right, someone says Patrick, and I hear, who are you people, right? Okay, I don't know why I challenged you here. We got just like a big old straightaway coming ahead. You're definitely gonna smoke me here. Alright, maybe I should just like pass by you and just take on the next racer up there, provided there's someone I haven't defeated yet. Sing, step inside and hold on for dear life. A lot of you guys don't know that song. Alright, you get to live another night. Oh no, he's hot! Oh yeah, that one. Oh, you were up there. Alright. Is there anyone else along this route? Nope. We're kind of committed into the long run for this one here, huh? Oh, Shadow's theme from his game, I Am All I Am. Ah. Dang it. I had to admit, I did not pay attention to the lyrics of that song all that much. Kind of just like the rhythm of it all. Alright, I'll just challenge some random schlubs. Get a little bit of extra cash. Might not even worry about a refill tonight either. Might just turn in early. You know, incidentally, like a few days ago, I was listening to the Eggman remix from that game. It's a fun remix, and that's the kind of theme song I think that would be fun to have, right? It's like, imagine you're Eggman, you're walking around, suddenly you appear next to the heroes, and then the Eggman remix starts playing. You're like, yeah, look at me, I just sound really cool. It's catchy too, right? Kind of song that you could probably dance to. I wouldn't be surprised if they did play that in some raves or something, right? Seems like the kind of thing that they could do. The Doc's theme from Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my all-time favorite, but I like I Am the Eggman. Yeah, boss theme from Sonic 3 and Knuckles is pretty good too. And all the final boss themes are also pretty banging. Honestly, when you think about it, Sonic 3 and Knuckles kind of set a trend in a lot of ways, right? Although the one I think that's distinctly is like the exclusive Supersonic finale, right? The one where you're like, go super and you gotta race in space again to get to the Eggman bot with the Master Emerald and try to hit him 8 times before your rings run out and you start falling back towards Earth, or Mobius. It was exciting for kid me, that's for sure. The Doomsday Zone, yeah, and it had a great name too, right? Kind of name just lets you know this is it, right? It's all coming to this. Stop them now, or you're not stopping them. You always loved the design of that Egg Titan. It was a good one. It's a runaway flying robot. And, you know, before that, you know, it was like fighting you on the bridge of the Death Egg too. Like trying to squish you with his fingers, and then after that starts chasing after you, shooting a big old chest laser. You got a time to jump to make sure you avoid the laser, and then smack it another time before that chest plate went back up. Ah, man. Maybe sometime far in the future I'll do like a playthrough of like the Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog games. That would probably be a blast. Not a 3D blast, but just a regular blast. It'll be fun all the same. Ah, master position. Oh wait, you're a wanderer if I remember correctly. Once again, we get the introductory cutscene. But I'm in a slightly faster car. Granted, I got like almost worn out tires and no nitrous, so this might be a wash. But we'll try anyway. Honest to golly, we will give it a good college try. Oh my god, am I actually catching up? That said, they are pretty good at playing defense, so it's all a matter of just like getting past them. Now it's just a matter of building up enough distance to start sapping their SP. They're catching up. They're catching up. Okay, as long as I block them. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Alright, there we go. The hurt. Oh. You had a brief hurt. Ah. They're catching up again. Hey, hey. Didn't say you could pull ahead of me. Dang it. I hit the wall too many times, that's what happened. Was like a generation up from the Sonic 2 one. Oh, yeah. Like, had proper arms, right? It wasn't just like spikes attached to the end of blocks or anything like that. Okay, maybe we'll just go and... Oh, you know what? Tires are red. Let's just go back to the garage. We got a couple W's, right? So... We're working our way back. Full throttle wild spirit. I almost thought that said wind spirit for a minute. I was gonna like say no more, but I think I'll just stick with magician. Wild spirit is a good title though. Sandopolis though is just a slog to get through, especially Act 2 with the lights and all of that. Yeah, most stages that kind of bring your momentum to a screeching halt. I do feel like that. I get that. Yeah. 400,000 points, 3 extra BP. Got some room for a new skill here. Let's go over to the perks menu. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get any new Nissan cars until, at least down this line, right? I could go down this Nissan tree here, the Sylvia Spec R. Maybe I should do that, right? Because I'm only getting the Alto Works for challenging Wyndham Napoli. Maybe we should get a head start here, right? That way, all we gotta do is defeat one more rival to get the Sylvia Spec R. Okay. Let's read some bios. Bird Eye. A new member of the Pleiades who has a bird-like broad view. Passionate about wild birds since childhood, he's pursuing a doctorate in his field. He was introduced to racing by an off-road vehicle he inherited from a senior colleague for research purposes. He met Speedster of the Three Realms while driving in the mountains and joined the team after hitting it off. Although still experienced with and lacking knowledge, there are high hopes for his ability to see the big picture. You need someone like that, right? You need someone who's able to kind of have that sort of foresight, right? Shoji Toriuchi, you're a graduate student. And a pretty sick livery design, too. I like that wing. Okay. Tail red after image. He was captivated by FR car drifting and originally raced on mountain passes. Believing S13 means drift, he purchased his beloved car. Focusing on cornering, he lightened the unsprung weight with aluminum wheels. Initially using braking drifts for tight corners, he now aims to master power slides after moving to the Shuto Expressway. Nicknamed for the way his taillights skid sideways intensely, he still tends to oversteer a bit too much. So that's why he's tail red after image. Makes sense. Grateful. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look in the bio here. Who are you? Michio Inoue, company employee. Fella who's just seeking out some excitement. Grateful dad, a lover of 1990s classic cars and a trusted advisor who shares the same hobby as the leader. A warm-hearted father with a harmonious family consisting of his wife and 2 children, he always prioritizes his family. His only hobby is tinkering with cars, and despite his family's objections, he insisted on buying a classic car. To avoid complaints from his family, he added an underbody cover for better airflow instead of altering the car's appearance. Although he wants to stiffen the suspension, He hesitates because it would make the ride uncomfortable for passengers, always keeping their comfort in mind. Aww. He's an okay dad, right? He's like compromising. Okay, we get a classic car, but I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Shigeru Tatara. Oh, you're a restaurant owner. That explains a lot, to be honest. Alright. And a wanderer. Fortunately, nothing new here. Alright. Back to the garage. Yeah. Back on the road. Oh, let me shift back over here. Happy family, happy life indeed. Like, it's surprising, right? Some people don't realize just like how much external factors can actually influence your mood, right? Your mood and kind of just like your outlook on things, right? If you surround yourself with good people and good environment, then you notice that most of the time you tend to feel better about yourself and about everyone, right? Your mood improves and everything. You can see me being the cool dad, sharing outfit tips and everything. Haha. Plenty of advice on anime they might enjoy. As long as you're asking me about like anime from 2020s and before, I can usually put you on the right track there. Okay. Well, I'm thinking I probably want to start here because we do have an unknown in this direction. Take them on. Outfit tips? They're gonna be like real basic outfit tips, but I don't know, I can at least say, maybe you could try something different with this, or that looks good. Ready to go. I actually picked up all my tips from like a manga, right? They had manga on like how to put outfits together and stuff, and I think it's like generally good advice, right? There's certainly some advice that might have to be more specialized, right? Depending on the type of body you have and your facial structure and things like that. Okay, Rolling Gal number 5. You're the first opponent for tonight. Ah, okay. Not someone who's easily overtaken. Alright. Okay. Good at the blocking dealio. We got a turn coming up, so this will be my chance. Or not. Alright. Maybe here? Okay, maybe not here. Maybe here. Probably had several opportunities to pop the nitro. Maybe here. Maybe. There we go. Alright. We're off to a good start. Saw this and thought you'd look super cute in it. Ooh, a wanderer. Oh, got the special cutscene and everything. That livery, though. Is that supposed to be like a hand slapping? Or is that like a karate chop? Oh, comedic disruptor. Okay. You're part of a comedic troupe, I get it. That's the hand gesture they do when they like bop someone on the head. They're like, what the hell? Oh, and I can't battle you. Alright. So I need to see what your terms and conditions are. Yee! Alright, a lot of space here, so maybe we could just take on a bunch of nameless ones. In the meantime, let's get a little bit of extra cash. Don't need to worry about Rival's route. Ah! Oh, I guess we're going the outer loop. Or... No, this is the way I want to go. Yeah. It's another yellow one, so you're going to be a wanderer too. So we may or may not be able to challenge you. Oh, that bowl though! Ah. Oh, you're the noodle artisan. Alright. Ah, I forgot what your conditions were to race. You wanted something on the license plate, right? You wanted the specific kind of license plate. I don't think I got that. Neon. Was it neon? I know that was like one of the wanderer conditions. No, you're right. Neon, requiring neons is like is one of the wanderers. I don't think it was noodle artisan. Yeah, specific prefecture. I don't have the right one. Alright, well, we can keep challenging nameless ones here. Got a little bit of extra cash under our belt. Took out the other guy, right? He was the one with the rally-style livery. Can check on the map, right? Oh yeah, Gale Agu. Okay. Well, let's see. You're a wanderer. Apo Senpai, not able to challenge you, unfortunately. Master position, I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe we can, like, go down here, try to catch up to this rival. Try to get to them. Maybe we'll do that. Go to the Haneda line, and then try to take the exit to the other part. I keep on forgetting which one is Haneda and which one is Daiba. Oh. It's a good thing we had that stopper there. Oh, wait. I think this is where the way I wanted to go, right? I wanted to go down the other route. Okay. I got it right this time. I mean, I know it's like visually intuitive most of the time, but there was that one junction where you have to take the opposite exit if you wanted to go in a particular direction, so... always get skittish about that. You're catching up fast though, so no need to challenge anyone. Alright, who are you? Who? Ah, Blue Star. Blue Star. That sounds like a good name for a space protagonist. Blue Star. Actually, I might only think that because of Lone Star from Spaceballs. Alright. Blue Star is going to be a piece of cake. way to go? Man, we might as well go this way. There's a rival up there. I do like how they have them in yellow. It's like, you've discovered them, but you haven't defeated them yet. Let's use the team leader. Yeah. Level 7 trance drive. Alright, yeah, we'll challenge you again. It sounds like a 90s alcohol drink. Yes, it could, right? Just, like, go up to the bartender. Hey, could I have a blue star on the rocks? What would a blue star have? Imagine, well, blue food coloring, probably. Unless there's, like, some sort of natural ingredient to get that blue color. Or a star. Might want something with like a light taste, right? Sort of like the light of the star. You know what? Maybe I should have entered that parking area. Blue Nun Rum. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Oh, excuse me, coming through. I've changed my mind. Thankfully, this is a video game, so I get to do that. Just take a little detour here, right? Lives up to its name because it's a pale blue. Ah. That works then. Okay. Enthusiastic woman. Hello, good evening. Today I'm here at Tatsumi parking area. Ah, are you a news reporter? Or like an internet video shooter? Here we have a group of people who have powered up their cars in various ways to make them super fast, known as street racers. Oh, let's ask that person who looks like a street racer over there. Hello, good evening. I'm streaming a video right now. Can I ask you a few questions? Ah, you're a live streamer. Alright. Makes sense. Mischievous man. Well, let's see. Is there any hot news around here recently? Hot news? Well, recently a guy who started racing here has been challenging and winning battles one after another. His name is Full Throttle Magician, and I still... Oh, my battery is dying. Oh no, did I mess up charging? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need a stream for now. Yeah, Full Throttle Magician. Man, they were on a hot streak for a while, but I heard they hit a really rough patch. And we're just like getting walloped one after another. It was kind of wild. Although they seem to be back. It was so over for a moment, and now they're so back. Rough man. If you want to battle Tragic Matterhorn, goddamn. Ride a fair Lady Z. It's his obsession since his father's generation, and he's only interested in that car. Noted. Death Game Survivor. I think I raced you before. I've been given an outrageous nickname. Apparently there was a novel or movie with such a character. I'm not good with reading, so maybe I'll watch the movie. Battle Royale. Absolute classic. Dejima Trial. Oh, it's been a while since I came to Tokyo. I want to get close to a cool girl. I should definitely ask where she's from first, yeah. Captain Industrial. Debuting as a street racer on the Shuto Expressway was my dream. Achieving it with my club mates, I'm a lucky guy. Aww. Lonely Nihilist. God damn, that's the name. Good evening. It's nice to drive a machine. When you're focused on driving and looking ahead, you can forget about everything else. That's the truth, though. That is very true. Talkative man. There are other cars on the course, so be careful. But you can use those cars to slow down your rivals and gain an advantage in battle. You're talking about like doing a car takedown? I played Burnout. I know how that works. Weak man. Can you listen to me for a bit about the team called Desire? They're a trio in Lolita fashion, and when you see them at the parking area, it feels like another world. They're all cute, but Heretic Canopus was my perfect type. So I gathered my courage and talked to her. I never expected she was a guy. Well, I mean, don't let that stop you, right? Maybe you might realize something about yourself, you know? It's all cool. On the other hand, right, if you realize, hey, maybe we're incompatible after all, that's cool too, you know? Sometimes it's not meant to be. Just be gentle with that. Okay. Ooh. Good host of rivals to challenge here. Black Rigid Bow. I am Black Rigid Bow of Tri-Edge. Pleased to make your acquaintance. The request is, you want to battle me. Is there any misunderstanding? Absolutely not. You have understood me perfectly. Then, let's begin the battle. Y'all are just in time for me to see me challenge a member of Tri-Edge. One of the three. Maybe we'll be actually be able to best one of the edges of Tri-Edge tonight. My guess is your character is someone who doesn't tell anyone who they are. Yeah, that would be exact. Yeah, that would be my style right there. All right, type of person who's like, yeah, what kind of person are you? And maybe listen to them and try to guide them if they need assistance, right? But otherwise, you know, it's, let them have their journey of self-discovery, right? Try not to force them down one path or another because, you know, people are usually a lot happier when they get to be themselves, right? I feel like that's just a thing in general. You have beaten me. This will be a significant fact in your street racing life. However, one victory does not determine everything. I will appeal. To who? See you at the next battle. It's like, see you next game. Oh. Wait. You're a wanderer. Challenge to a race. Battle with... Oh, right. You're the Fair Lady Z guy. Yep, my bad. Oh, Lonely Ghost. Another member of Tri-Edge. Huh? You're talking to me? Yeah, people say I have a very weak presence. I'm glad someone noticed me. Suddenly your name makes a lot more sense. Even my team members often don't notice me, even though I'm right next to them. Hey, where are you going in the middle of our conversation? Nowhere. What are you talking about? We were just talking. How can you forget about me in an instant? Let's have a battle then. I'll make you remember me. Alright, let's go. Wait, not that way. This way, this way. My bad. This reminds me of, was that one character in Fire Emblem Awakening, Kellum? His whole shtick was that he has, like, absolutely no presence, so people are always shocked when he just, like, shows up and he's just like, yeah, I was here the whole time. Granted, Awakening had, like, a whole lot of people that were, like, pretty much just, like, character archetypes. Then again, given that, like, Awakening was kind of the Hail Mary for the series, you can kind of understand why they did that, right? That and the whole pair-up and the kids mechanic and everything, and that ended up saving the whole series. It's the reason why we have Fates, we have Heroes, we have Engage, we got Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, and a whole bunch of future Fire Emblem titles, whatever they might be working on. That was pretty straightforward. Damn, I lost. This will make my presence even less noticeable. As the old saying goes, be the change you want to see, right? Start making yourself heard. Silver Impact. Yes, I'm Silver Impact from Cupid Arrows. How long have you been a street racer? Oh, you're still pretty new, but I've heard rumors about you. It's amazing what you've accomplished in such a short career. Just one whole ass month of racing and change, right? Since we have the chance to talk, let's battle? Maybe that was your intention from the start? Is that supposed to be like a Valley Girl style of speak? Just imagine like, since we have the chance to talk, let's battle? Maybe that was your intention from the start? Are you ready to battle? Yes. Well then, let's go. Be careful when you hit the course. I can't do Valley Girl. I've seen some people do like really good Valley Girl accents. Maybe you could try like for like Surfer Guy. That'd be like the guy version of Valley Girl, I imagine. Sort of haughty, yuppie kind of vibe you get from that kind of voice, right? There are such vacuous folks and Valley Girls, OG. That's certainly the vibe they usually have, right? Easy 60,000. Today, I might not have been at my best. Maybe I went easy because I enjoyed talking to you? No, that's not it. Just an excuse, really. Well, at least you're realizing it, right? Well, that's everyone I can challenge at this garage. Okay. Probably a new set of folks to talk to. Provocative man. Recently, everyone is talking about Full Throttle Magician. Do you know what kind of guy he is? Oh, Full Throttle Magician. I've seen him filling up gas a few times. Well, how should I put it? He doesn't really stand out. He just seemed like an ordinary young guy. Yeah, an ordinary young guy. He's just like wearing a skirt. But, you know, we see a lot of those around here. At least one. Hey, are you serious? Are you sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? He's the guy who beat Trance Day in Playful Gentleman, right? No, I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, you didn't really have a strong aura or anything. He just seemed like an ordinary young guy. Just a guy, right? I'm just a chill guy. Was it? I'm a chill dude. That was the meme, right? Office worker looking man. Lonely Nihilist only appears on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Maybe he's training on other days. After all, he's a professional tennis player. Wow. Huh, okay. So it's just a day requirement for that fella. Woodpecker Syndrome. What's trending among young folks like you? I just can't seem to find a conversation starter with my son. Well, keep trying. You'll find one eventually. I suggest looking at what your son's interested in. That's usually a good conversation starter. And continuer. Wandering Ensign. Our team isn't all about winning. The question is, did I run the race in a way that I am satisfied with? We will find the road to that result. Don't you think it would be nice to have such a team? That does sound nice. Wild Satsuma Hayato. Unlike back home, Tokyo's course has tight curves, kind of like personalities of Tokyo people. 246 Heartbreaker. I can sense it from the team's atmosphere. They're worried I'll have another heartbreak. This time I'll be fine. How many times have I said that now? How many more times will you say it? Oh, jeez. Insensitive man? Alright, let's see what he has to say. There's a new member in Cupid Arrows. It's an all-female team with quite a history. The sisters Blue Star and Blue Moon join, and the team feels young and rejuvenated all of a sudden. Oops, maybe talking about age isn't appropriate for a women's team? No, only if they say it isn't, right? Or, you know, if you're making fun of it. I think just pointing it out isn't that bad. Melancholic woman. People get called differently when they become wealthy, so if you earn a lot of CP, you'll get a fitting name too, hee. If you get to that level, I'd be happy if you treated me to dinner sometime. Are you saying I'll get a different title suggestion if I get enough money on hand? Is that like all at once, or do I just like collect it over time? Okay, well, we can refill nitro because it's at 50%, and definitely swapping out tires because they're at yellow. Alright, now we're gonna go back on the road. Actually, back on the road. Let's see which way we should be going. So this way has Sky Sailing Night Butterfly and oh, Hayate's Tree Leaf Money. And yes, more rivals. Okay, yeah. Oh, and that's the only direction we can go anyway. What am I thinking? Alright. Back out we go. On the road again. I just can't wait to be on the road again. Man, I miss driving my Z4 for a long run. Which Gen Z4? Driving at night, no one for miles, burning my fuel tank to empty. Yeah, sometimes you just need to gather your thoughts, right? I get that. There's some other streamer I watch who like to go on super early morning walks. I certainly get it, right? Because, you know, you just got the silence of the night, maybe the occasional sounds of from the creatures and everything, but otherwise it's a perfect time to kind of gather your thoughts and everything, so I totally get it. First gen, 2003 BMW Z4. Ooh. I need to see where the rivals are just to make sure I'm not, like, overshooting them or anything. So yeah, I already took out that Cupid arrow, so yeah. Tri-Edge is my next target. Alright, I think we got enough room to challenge one more rival here. Another nameless one. Pretty much your commute to work every morning. Yeah, if you get out on the road early enough. Music banging, yeah. There you go. Who's gonna stop you, right? I mean, as long as you're not in the city or anything like that, but... yeah, nighttime country drive might not be too bad as long as you're careful. Easy win. Okay, pretty close to the next guy, so... no more challenges! Turn the exhaust filter off so you can wake up everyone. Tri-Edge, whenever I hear that name, all I can think of is .hackgu. Same here, actually. That's what I was thinking of when I first saw Tri-Edge. Yeah, Tri-Edge was kind of a major character of the GU series. That's another game I want to play, right? Especially since they put out the remastered version. Get that on Steam and everything. It was like a pretty decent game in all respects, right? Good story, good gameplay, good voice acting and things like that too. Honestly, I think the biggest hang-up people had with those .hack games, right? The GU trilogy and the quadrilogy before that was that. The fact that you had to buy, like, 3 or 4 full-price games to get the full story was always a bummer, but at least with the GU remaster, now you can have them all in one place, right? And for cheaper, too, so you don't have to, like, shell out $180 for the whole picture. Yeah. So, a lot more worth it now, I imagine. You like driving out to nearby small towns? I get it. A little change of scenery. Maybe check out some of the buildings there, some of the stores. Get a few souvenirs for the journey. It can be fun, right? It's like having a little mini adventure. You can vouch for the remaster? That's good to hear. At least sounds like they did it justice. Oh, that's another former rival taken down. Okay, there's another blue arrow up ahead. That's a blue arrow, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. Yeah, that's a blue arrow. I think we got room for one nameless race. Let's do that. To be honest, it made collecting it hard. I can imagine, especially these days, right? This far out, trying to get a full set of, the PS2 versions of, like, the original .hack and GU games is probably not going to be cheap. Although in that regard, even if the original series is it might not perhaps hold up that well. Oh, I guess we're going along this route. That's fine. There's another rival along this way too. We can challenge this fella. Burb. Alright, we'll see ya in a bit. Road trips with friends are always fun too. That they are. One of the things I liked about when I still went to cons with my friends, just spending a few hours driving over to the con, just having chats about what we've been doing in the interim and what we're looking forward to when we get there. right? Just talking about some other stuff, too. Always good times. It's always good times, right? Good way to catch up. Another member of Desire. Wailing Asterion. Figures you'd have a poetic title. Fortunately, I must defeat you, much like your teammate's heretic Cannabis. Send him my regards, would you? Another one down. Oh, since we took out 2 members. Yeah, there we go. Team leader. Dark Knights. Beetlejuice. I'm just gonna keep on saying Beetlejuice. Alright. One opportunity to start ahead, so let's not waste it. I think we're gonna be alright. The other fellas of Desire weren't too much of a challenge either, so I think this one might not be too bad, provided I don't slam into a wall or something. There they are catching up. Oh! I'll look at notification in a moment. But thank you for the follow. Nice! Nice, it is nice. Finally managed to get a leg up on him. Oh yeah. Okay. Neko Yal Itsuki. Thank you so much for the follow. I remember one weekend we piled into my friend's 88 Nissan Micra and just took off and ended up in Wales, sightseeing and checked into a bed and breakfast. Was a fun weekend for something that wasn't totally planned. I get that. Sometimes impromptu trips make for some fantastic memories, right? It's like something off the cuff and you're like just discovering things, and that kind of helps stick with you even more. Partially because of the whole surprise factor of it. Right, and the feeling that you're like doing something for yourself, right? Like for once in your life you're taking control, right, going your own path, whatever that may be. I get that. Nice, yeah. Guess no, let's not challenge Rolling Gal because I do want to try to stick to a particular route, because there is a... Oh, no, well, I am close to that other blue arrow, so probably a good thing I didn't challenge Rolling Gal either. I don't have any local pals, to be honest, so I usually don't drive with anyone outside of my family. Oh, comedic disruptor. Wait. Yeah, okay. I can't challenge you anyway. Maybe I should have taken on Rolling Gal. Okay, well, I guess we can just race nameless ones until the end of the session. Doesn't look like there's any new folk we'll be able to take on at this point. Driving down this country road, we had the windows down, and I laid in the back seat with my bare feet, getting a nice cool air. Just living it up, huh? Just living that free life. Bet that felt real nice. It was nice not having to drive for a change. Guess that would be part of it, right? It is good to be able to take a break. can't challenge you. Looks like I might have like another race or two under these tires before I gotta pack it up. You don't trust others to drive you around, get all anxious when they do. I get that feel. Just leaving your life in someone else's hands is always a harrowing moment, right? The look of the Shadow Fox. You trust others, but nobody is allowed to drive your car. It's very understandable. You gotta set your boundaries, right? Make sure everyone understands them. The car is like the one thing I'll understand if people kind of are particular about that, because those things cost a lot, right? You want them to last. And, you know, just having someone else drive it is not always a guarantee that they'll keep it safe. I get that feel. I get that feel. You follow the rule of you let others drive your car until they prove otherwise. Probably a good way of doing things, too. It's all about the trust, right? And some people just have you know, different boundaries that they want to set. They're all valid. You're the type of person who would much rather only be the one to drive your car, that's cool. But if you're fine with others driving your car, that's also cool, right? My tires are red. I'm just gonna... Oh. I think it's about time to go back to the garage here. It's a pretty good night, all things considered, really. Like, damn. All wins! Ha! We are so back! We are so back, y'all. Wow, they're even giving me the title Full Throttle Samurai. Samurai, huh? Nah, I still like Magician. I think I'll stick with that. 1,000,000 points and 9 BP. Oh, yeah. We are winning. It's my baby. Yeah, exactly. So far, my dad busted my bumper driving like an idiot, but my... and your sister almost messed it up because they have a lead foot, and my mom's too scared to drive my car. Oof. That's rough. So far, everyone's proved you wrong. Man. Foolish samurai. Foolish samurai. Okay, well. We can at least... Oh. Oh, okay. This one's not available until I defeat Cinderella past midnight. Alright. So we're kind of stopped here. So I guess this is like the cutoff. Can't get any cars beyond this point until we defeat Cinderella past midnight. Damn. Not much else to get here, though. I guess we could get a garage expansion, but not there yet. Skills, maybe? Maybe stamina boost? Let's get one of those. 108% SP, like 108 stars of destiny. Also, I realized stamina boost is just the universal upgrade. I thought it would be like an equipable skill like these three, but I didn't see it in the perks menu, so I have to assume it just exists. Yeah, to be honest, they see my car and they think sports car, I can have fun, and they don't understand it's also pretty light and low. So you're just like thrown by muscle memory. I get it. Yeah, every car needs that time to get used to. Oh yeah, every car handles differently. Indeed, they also need to be aware of their surroundings. Oh yes, especially in a car, you need to to be just right. You need to be on top of that stuff. Maybe I should get the wall upgrade too. Just get that wall as a friend. For driver level, I think I'll keep what I have for now. Okay, let's look at some bios. Wailing Asterion. A fan of the clothes made by Dark Knight's Beetlejuice, she joined the team. Originally introverted, she has grown accustomed to interacting with new people while spending time at the parking lot dressed in Lolita fashion with other members. She receives an unusual number of calls and glances. As a team mechanic, it's quite a sight to see her entering and leaving tuning shops in such attire, but has become such a beloved attraction for shop owners and guests. I bet. I don't know, it's something about a costume, right? Something about a costume that just gives you that big old boost of confidence, and you might be a bit more confident, right? It's like you might be willing to speak with some folks you might not otherwise. You might be willing to, you know, just call folks out and have a little fun there, because hey, that's what it's all about, right? Someone else kind of telling you your costume rules. It's a day maker. At least it is for me. Bonomi Fukuto, and you're an apparel clerk. Ooh. The Z4 is forgiving, but that doesn't mean that the person driving it knows what they are doing. That applies for a lot of cars, I imagine. A friend of mine had one for years, nice to ride in, especially with the roof down in summer. Ah. It's nice to have a little airflow if you're into that kind of thing. Alright, Dark Knight's Beetlejuice. Steadily advancing as a Lolita fashion designer. Hearing that the enchanting white fairy, known for her girly fashion among the street racers, considered switching to more subdued clothes due to age, she persuaded her, saying age and gender don't matter for the clothes you want to wear, and gifted her a new dress. This has strengthened her relationship with Cupid arrows, which the enchanting white fairy belongs to. Now they plan a joint girls' party, much to Heretic Canopus's dismay. What? I mean, hopefully they're inviting Canopus to the parties as well, right? As long as Canopus is behaving himself. Oh yeah, I like that statement, right? Age and gender don't matter for the clothes you want to wear, right? You want to rock a certain outfit, just go ahead and do it. Reira Tomokawa. You're a fashion designer, as the bio said. Alright, Desire. A team of 3 dressed in gothic Lolita outfits standing out on the Shuto Expressway. One of them is actually a man, making them highly talked about. Previously, they had no interaction with other teams, perhaps because they were hard to approach. Recently, they have become friends with Moe, who overcame a tragic incident, and Cupid arrows, who share their fashion interests. Although often seen as a novelty, they possess solid techniques and can give a painful lesson to those who challenge them lightly. It's like, don't judge a book by its cover and all that. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Tri-Edge. Oh, still 2 members there. One more on the street. Sky Sailing Knight Butterfly. A gentle pharmacist who is the team's source of comfort and mood maker. However, she becomes a different person behind the wheel, driving aggressively and a manner unimaginable from her usual demeanor. When trailing an opponent, she exerts intense pressure, showcasing her true nature, and even team members fear her. After getting out of the car, she often does not remember how she drove, relying more on instinct than thought. Alright, that character archetype, the one who's like just normally a wallflower kind of person, but when she locks the fuck in, she's like a absolute beast. Wakana Kawashima. You're a pharmacist, as the bio says. Black Rigid Bow. A very serious individual who feels uneasy unless everything is perfectly in order. Always sporting a neat side part hairstyle and dressed in a black business suit, he does not allow any tuning with non-genuine parts. He agrees with the leader's stance on seeking racing as a sport and is known for fair driving in battles. Due to his serious nature, he can be quite rigid, and he views the free-spirited members of the Pallades with a critical eye. Ooh. Takanashi Hashiradani. Oh, you're a prosecutor. Suddenly your personality makes a lot more sense. Yee, the motor is blown on my Z4. I just never got around to fixing the soft top. Got it in the garage for now until you can save up some cash to fix it. Yeah. I agree with Molecular Shadow Fox. Good luck with that! You poured too much into it to give up now? I get that. I get that. Come too far to fail. Come too far to quit now. Is it your forever car? Lonely Ghost. A man whose lack of presence is so pronounced that it can be said to be his identity. Encouraged by the former leader's words, existence is not to be understood, but to be made understood. He aimed for memorable driving, but his rivals often forget about him and went their separate ways. Recently, he's been planning to dress up his car flamboyantly, and is consulting a hardy worker about making an Itasha decorative car, though it appears to others that he is just floundering. You know, I wonder maybe we should refer Lonely Ghost to Heretic Canopus. I feel like Lonely Ghost might be able to stand out that way. What do you think? You think that might be a way to go? Akira Wakitsu. You're a patent attorney. That's kind of funny. An attorney who doesn't have that much of a presence. Sounds like a Phoenix Wright character right there. Let's see what else is in Cupid Arrows. Blue Star. The elder sister of Blue Moon, she is an art student aiming to become a painter. The enchanting White Fairy is an alumnus of her university. Because her younger sister, who had just gotten her license, was eager to join the team, she decided to join with her under the condition that they never pushed themselves too hard alone. She loves modern art and can talk endlessly about Impressionism. She finds beauty in the glow of the machine body reflecting the nightscape of the Shuto Expressway. With a somewhat natural air, she sometimes ends up getting separated from the team despite running together. It's like, ooh, what's that over there? And takes a look at it, ends up wandering away. It happens to me a few times. Yep, my Takada, you're an art college student. Feels like that's reflected in your livery, too. It's a pretty nice livery, though. Is that an iridescent paint job? It's a pretty good one. Might as well. Matilda has got me through so much over the years, I might as well give back somehow. There we go. Silver Impact, the oldest member of the team. She treated the younger leader as a younger sister, but was shocked when the enchanting White Fairy began to worry about her age. She is a beautiful, gentle, diligent person who is liked by everyone, but has not been lucky with men. This may be partly because she didn't think seriously about her future. Recently, she has noticed herself appraising the street racers she meets at parking areas as rivals, and also as potential partners, blushing in embarrassment by herself. Oh boy. Aki Azuma, you're an accountant. Very straightforward car, too. Alright, Rolling Gals. Oh, all we got is number 5. The youngest member of the team, she has an eccentric demeanor and a unique atmosphere. She gets along well with Rolling Gal number 3, often singing karaoke together until morning. A hard worker, she has honed her driving skills through trial and error, and her win rate in battles is steadily rising, earning her high praise within the team. Her secret relationship with her boyfriend was discovered, leading to much teasing, but the relationship is going well, and they are currently engaged. Aww. Akiko Fujita, and you're a promotion girl. You got a pretty sick livery, too. I like it. Simple, but effective. Oh, we got some, yes, a new Danji bio. Hayate's Tree Leaf Money, a pharmacist from Kumamoto Prefecture. More obsessed with monkeys than cars, his car is filled with monkey goods. His motto is nimble footwork, and he focuses on reducing the weight under his springs and strengthening the suspension bushings. In battles, he skillfully changes positions quickly to outwit opponents. favoring tactics that exploit gaps. However, he's not good at solo time attacks due to his negotiation-focused driving. He calls drifting monkey turn, but his teammates no longer even comment on it. They got used to it, right? They got used to it. Yoshimoto Nagata. That's a pretty imposing name right there. Pretty intimidating name. Yeah, that's cute. If he's in the monkeys, he should have a Sun livery. Where's our Wukong? Give us our Wukong. Alright. That's everyone there. Okay, since I have hit the upper limit on what I can get with Nissan, maybe I should just grab a... Is it Sylvia Case? That was the one that was like furthest down on the tree, right? Maybe I should double check. Make absolutely sure, because these machines are expensive. If I pick one, I gotta commit. Yep. Sylvia K's Aero SE is the furthest on the list. And we can start building this one up. Wait, before that, what are your colors? Yeah, we'll get blue. Good old navy blue. Good old car blue. It's a classic car color. Just car-ass car blue. Do I want to switch? Yeah, to upgrade for now. And then we'll switch back to the Mazda. Make some more money so we can tune this car even further. Oof. Okay, we can't max the power unit. We can max the exhaust system. Or at least upgrade the exhaust system. We can't quite max it, though. Okay. Now we're gonna go back here and switch back to Mazda. Ride. And go to the garage. Okay. To get here. Now. Ow. Stamina boost is an equipable perk. Never mind. Alright, I'll stick with Long Runner. Just keep on generating that dosh. Alright. Where to go? Ow. If we start here, we can immediately challenge a rival, and then catch up to the final member of Tri-Edge. Yeah, we can do that. Get that out of the way. I need to try to focus on Cupid arrows as well. Okay. We'll exit from Arikake Bayshore Line eastbound. I think this will probably be the final night then. We'll go see how many rivals we take down, how much more progress we make, and then it'll be a decent week, all things considered. Had a bit of a hiccup when I switched cars for a moment there, but thankfully I switched back to all reliable, and we are back. We are so back. Ooh, polar bear. Should be a battle to remember. Ferocious polar bear. Very fitting name. Because polar bears are certainly an animal that should be feared. From what I've read, they're like one of the only animals on the planet to actually consider humans as prey, right? If they see a human just like out in the wild, they will actively hunt you down, right? Most other animals, they will only fight back if they're threatened, but polar bears, they're like, nah, they see a guy and they're like, ooh, I'm gonna eat you, right? Reminds me of this video I saw on YouTube. I think it was like, it was like up north, right? And it was like a guy going down the stairs and they see just like a polar bear on the ground, right? Polar bear's just like sniffing around. Suddenly they see the cameraman. They're like walking up to the cameraman. Suddenly they stick their snout through the stairs, and then they stick their claw through the stairs, and like of course cameraman backs off because like holy shit. And then polar bear just decides, alright, I can't get this guy, I'm just walking away. Woo! Just imagine being in that situation in real life. It's like having that close of a brush with a polar bear. For that stairway, you'd definitely be bear food. Like, ooh, oh man. Bear Tick, is that you? Maybe it was. Maybe it was a bear driving the car. Certainly have seen, well, we haven't seen weirder, right? Bear driving a car would actually be pretty weird. Oh, I realize I have not switched back sides. Alright, I'll do that after this race. Actually, maybe I could do that now. There we go. Hit free lunch, yes! That's how they see us. We are nothing but lunch to them. Dang it. That was the easiest car in the world to avoid. Why did I not? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to re-challenge Stardust Giant. Give it another go. Unless I could get around him here. And smack into another car. What the heck, B? Oh god, stop! Oh. I gotta, like, flawless victory his ass the rest of the way. Whew. I might have a chance, though. Might have a chance, actually. Oh my god. I should not have won that. Holy cow. Okay, next rival is someone we've already faced. You know what, I think we're far away enough from the exit. I think I can reasonably challenge them. They're worth more money, too, so... Could they use their big bapper paws to hold the wheel? They could. I wonder if there's ever been an instance of, like, just a bear just, like, getting into a car and then smacking the center of the horn, realizing it makes a noise, and just, like, smacking it again and again and going, ooh, fun cause and effect. I know a dog's done that. I've seen a video where, like, a dog's in a car and they just, like, keep on leaning on the horn, just like, beep, 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 right? There's a person next to them and they were like, having the time of their lives. Hey, look at that. Taking on Comedic Disruptor again. Or, nope, nameless one. Alright, I can take you on too. Oh, you saw a video of a dog doing that? I wonder if it was the same one. Yeah, just constant beeping and barking. They just have that separation anxiety, right? It's like, you know, the human is gone, and you know, the dog doesn't know if they'll ever come back. They gotta try to signal. They're like, hey, human, if you're out there, please return. I'm worried about you. You know, I get it. Ah, the final member of Cupid Arrows. Perfect. Moonlight Child, you're going down. Liver you got is pretty sick, though. Yeah, Moonlight Child is such a hippie name. Sure is. Maybe that. Dang it. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Yeah, pop nitrous and get that advantage. We're going downbound. Might be able to lose them on a straightaway. Continuing going... Oh, no, we're going to the left, right? That's okay, there's a new rival along this path, so... I'm cool with it. Two of them, even. Now their team member should show up. They're the leader. And you're gonna be the Enchanting White Fairy, if I have everything right. There it is! My one chance to start ahead. Ah, I barely have any nitrous, also. This is gonna be a battle. They're catching up. I'm pulling ahead. They're catching up. They're right behind me. Oh, they had the brake, so now I got the advantage. Advantage B. Don't waste it. Oh god. I do like when tire condition just goes to yellow to orange, right? It starts getting more critical. The car starts getting more wobbly. Like as you gotta. Oh, geez. So busy with my tire condition, I forgot to keep tabs on the ferry. Alright, that's my chance to pull ahead. Oh god, we're like way past the other rival too, but I'm locked into battle at the moment. I can't stop now. Woo! Made it. Oh wait. Auto stop. Huh, okay. Looking toward the entrance of the parking area, you spotted the machine from your earlier battle pulling in. Soon, stepping out of the car was a woman wearing a striking, pure white Lolita fashion, standing out even in the night-lit Shuto Expressway. Ah. With a name like that, you'd expect a tie-dye VW camper van with a peace sign livery. Yeah! GG. That brutal. It almost was. Oh my god! Look at that outfit! Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's incredible. Good evening, Full Throttle Magician. That was quite the battle earlier, wasn't it? It sure was. You put up a hell of a fight. You may already know this, but I'm the Enchanting White Fairy, the leader of Cupid Arrows. Cupid Arrows is one of the longest-standing teams of the Shuto Expressway. I've been racing here for quite some time and thought I'd gained a fair amount of experience, but honestly, I may have lost my confidence. Oh, that's not like you. I don't recall entrusting Cupid Arrows to someone so weak-spirited. Damn, okay, glamorous woman. Midnight Rose. A glamorous woman dressed in an opulent gown. Midnight Rose looked her way with an elegant smile, yet behind her expression, her eyes burned fiercely with the flames of determination. So, you're Full Throttle Magician. I'm here to avenge my junior. You'll accept my challenge, won't you? Yeah, sure. Once again, they've offered me Full Throttle Samurai. Well, explains why Cupid Arrows was like a specific team I had to take down, because now they've opened up Elegant Rose as a boss battle, I'm assuming. Ooh, pretty, I know, right? Got like a unique sprite and everything. Yeah, the outfit in black and white, chef's kiss, oh yes. Very much chef's kiss. Oh. I guess we'll be going another night, since that one ended early. But, yeah, let's look up some bios, right? We can take a bio break. No, not that kind of bio break. Alright, Moonlight Child. A street racer of indeterminate age who doesn't look like a mother of two. She became mom friends with Big Mom after an accidental battle. I wonder who Big Mom is part of. Since the latter's daughter is already an adult, she intended to consult her about parenting, but instead, she often gets consulted as someone who understands both the mother's and daughter's feelings, which surprises her. Her driving skills are impressive, expertly handling an oversteer-prone machine. The rumor that she has never lost on a moonlit night has yet to fade. Aww. Kimiko Fujisaki, homemaker. Is one of your kids Chihiro by any chance? The Enchanting White Fairy. The third-generation leader of the women's team. She maintains a good relationship with the second-generation leader, Midnight Rose, and still races with her. Despite getting older, she still wears outfits of girlish hobbies. She has become friends with the leader of the gothic Lolita team, Desire. And when they meet at a parking area, they look like the same team. The members prefer her to stay lively rather than becoming quiet. The machine is tuned for acceleration with thick low to mid-range torque, making it strong in situations which frequent acceleration and deceleration, like when there are many general cars. It's very good in crowds. Shoko Koizumi. You're a painter. An exquisite livery. I'll give you that. I imagine the clothes are just as expensive as the car. Some of them are, yeah. Right, if you want some like good quality outfits, you're gonna be paying out the nose for them. Motherhood, indeed. Can't relate, but I get it. Car budget, and another big clothes budget. Gotta be styling and profiling when racing, indeed. And Cupid Arrow's overall bio. A long-standing, highly skilled all-female team now led by its third-generation leader. Their serious attitude towards racing and deep mechanical knowledge means that challenging them lightly will lead to regret. Once motivated by not wanting to lose to men, they have long since overcome that complex. Recently, a pair of sisters joined, rejuvenating the team's atmosphere. Interaction with female drivers from other teams has increased, making the team very lively. Isn't that a phrase they usually say in like certain series, right? Oh man, things have become a lot more lively lately, right? It's usually when there's like a surge of new people that like join the group, right? Usually at the start, when the group is getting established and everything, right? Each new episode introduces a new member, and they all start hanging out together. As more and more of them start hanging out, right? There's more conversations, and then someone just goes like, things have got more lively as of late. It's always a fun time. Oh, we have one more member of Tri-Edge as well. Stardust Giant. Once mocked as indiscriminate due to his curiosity and tendency to get distracted easily, he was saved by the former leader's words. Understanding among comrades is essential, and the length of time spent together is irrelevant, and joined the team. He has been with the current members for over 4 years and remains enthusiastic about team activities. He treats new members without discrimination and might be finding true comrades with whom he can share time and understanding. This guy just wants a Nakama, right? He just wants his Nakama. Kid. He's a Kazuyoshi Toda, and you're a veterinarian. Okay. Is anyone else to look at here? Oh, and Danji. Ferocious polar bear. Born in Kagoshima, he is a younger brother figure to a retired former member, and a comrade in attacking Kagoshima's mountain passes. Introduced to the team as a replacement upon the member's retirement, his hot-blooded personality often leads him to act on impulse. He frequently hears rumors of strong street racers and embarks on solo expeditions to challenge them. But his driving is still rough, and his win rate isn't high. He gets excited about meeting yet-to-be-seen formidable opponents and is more fired up than ever for this Tokyo expedition. Takeru Yoshikawa. Ooh, transportation business. I wonder, though, what's with the cherries? Are cherries and polar bears connected, or is that, like, part of a play on your name? Fortunately, I'm not well-versed in that. Okay. Let's see, I bought the Nissan, I spent money on that, right? Don't have money to... I mean, I have money to upgrade the car, but not to the point in which I'm comfortable driving in it. Okay. One more night. Probably actually final night. Let's see, which way should I go to maximize rival defeatage? See, this was the garage where I lost earlier, right? Maybe I could go back here for revenge. Although no other rivals that way, so we wouldn't get that. Actually, maybe I'll start here, right? Start here, challenge this guy, and then hopefully our route will take us along this direction so we can challenge these other rivals. And if not, well, there are some rivals down this way too. Can take them out. Alright, yeah, we're doing it. We're starting here. Okay. So now our goal is to defeat Midnight Rose. She's just somewhere out there, waiting for a challenge from me. Here we go. Genkai Sea Limits. I'm really digging these Danji street names. And I saw those brake lights. I like the brake lights on the opponent cars are like very visible. Almost like a signal as if to say, okay, this might be your opportunity to get on ahead if you can capitalize on it. Okay, we're going to Haneda line. So we're not going to get to the other rivals on the loop, but that's okay. You just have to live in the now, at least for racing. Okay, we're going on this line. Well, there's a rival down this way, so it's all good. Boom. That's another one down. We'll just take on some nameless ones in the meantime as we catch up to the other rival. Here we go. I thought that would be my moment, but then nameless one here shifted lanes. To be honest, I probably shouldn't have burned nitrous on him. I should save those for the named rival battles. Right, get defeated already so I can challenge the other guy. Alright, I'll be able to get to him soon enough. Okay. Is there a place where I can pull off real quick? Maybe I should just wait here. It's not like they're that far off. Yeah, my car is broken down. I would activate my four-way flashers if I could. Like we have this fast-paced music still playing even though I'm slowed to a crawl. There we go. Siren Traveler. If I remember correctly, you're the final member of Tri-Edge, right? The one before the leader. Alright. Let's just get out in front real quick. Bayshore line. Alright, there's another blue arrow up this way. Defeated. Yeah, you can usually tell when there's a... You're gonna be automatically challenged when there's no music starting back up right away after you defeat a rival. Wandering Ensign, the team leader. Alright. Let's go. Stay on target. Stay on target. Try to shake him. Just like that. Oh my god. It was a rather fortuitous car crash there. That's definitely worth a psych out takedown. Oh, they caught back up. Let's see if they can get their way through this exit. They didn't have what it took. They didn't have what it took. It's another team defeated. We're just in time to face off against a new rival. Unknown Saga. A new entry in the Saga series, perhaps? That would be quite the name for a Saga game. Unknown Saga. Saga game that takes place between other Saga games. The greatest tale never told. I admit, whenever that particular trope pops up, right? The story that's just kind of fades into history, right? It's like the history will never know the names of these folks who saved the day, right there. They keep things underground. There was always a bit of a sombering feel about that. Oh! I realized we only had one more member of Danji to challenge, too. Okay. Ah! The pink sakura blossoms on a black paint job. I really like that one. That would make for a great clothing pattern, too, right? Gotta love cherry blossoms, yeah. It's like cherry blossom season 2, right? Like, it's around the period of time when the cherry blossom trees would be blooming. Ah. That's probably a fun time. Alright. That is 2 teams soundly taken out tonight. I might hit up the parking garage and go into overtime, to be honest. On a roll here. Always autumn here when it blooms, then the wind comes out and blows it all off the trees. The streets are a blanket of pink. I bet it looks real pleasant. Oh, I realize I haven't switched sides again. My bad. I mean, I know it doesn't matter too much, but consistency is a nice thing. Awkward man. I saw a shonen affair on the C1, but he didn't accept my battle. Apparently, he only battles machines with rotary engines. Wow. Interesting. Nihilistic man. Recently, the movements of each team have become more active. Is it because of the increase in new teams, or... Rolling Guy, Rhythm Box, Fresh Market. It seems that each team has been stirred up by just one street racer. They're all veteran teams that have been racing here for years. They're not that easy to handle. Yeah, you think so too, right? So that's why the other old-timers are getting restless. Well, it's good that this place seems to be coming back to life after a long time. I'd like to join in sometime. Well, be the change you want to see, right? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Catch you all around, though. Take care. All right, see you, Gunter Maxwell. Thanks for hanging out. Gothic the my lord. Hey, you were racing with Eternal Polaris the other day, right? A cool girl driving an awesome car. So hot and infuriating. It's too much to handle, right? I want to be the seat in her Skyline pen. Sniff, sniff, Polaris jam. Back away slowly. Back away slowly. It's one thing to kind of admit your degen fantasies, you know, online, but in real life. Read the room. Read the room, Gothic the my lord. My lord. Streamline Runner. Can you listen to me for a bit? Our manga artist teacher, their inking is so slow. Us assistants are struggling. Today, the inking of characters wasn't progressing, so I drew effect lines before the characters. Oh, effect lines are the focus lines drawn with a ruler to show movement. Then they said, the effect lines are in the way, I can't see the character sketches. No, it's because you didn't draw fast enough. Sorry, it's not fair to vent to you. Oh. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of change in references there. All or nothing fullback. I thought I'd have some fun with the Machine Rangers guys, but that Sentai Silver guy said, I'm the extra warrior and just watched us from above. If I mess with the others, they'll get hurt. Really role-playing the Rangers theme, aren't they? Cool sight. I was reading the comments on our battle video. There were viewers giving some really helpful advice. Reading those gave me the confidence that this should let me beat you, especially someone called Bilo Soma, who was very supportive. There really are some kind people out there. Yeah. So, how about it? I'm fully prepared to beat you now. Do you have the courage to challenge me when you see me on the course? Sure. Active-looking woman. When you're driving around Shiba Koen on the C1, you can see the red tower, right? You know, towards the inside of the circular route. I always find myself looking at it when I drive by. I guess I really like it. Oh. Talking about it makes me want to go there. See you later. Yeah, that's right. Go out there and live your dream. Well-informed man. Yo! They're aiming to take down every street racer on the Shuto Expressway, huh? Nice. That's the kind of determination you need to aim for the top. Let me give you a piece of advice. Some rivals only show up on the course when they hear their team members have been defeated, aka team leaders. If there's a rival you really want to face but can't seem to find, the standard tactic is to defeat the other members of their team first. Rivals hanging around the parking area are easy to miss, so make sure you search carefully. So it's worth it to visit the parking areas. Got it. Yep. Yeah, no one new here. Okay. Alright, well, let's fix everything up for a little overtime on the expressway. Get back out there. Okay. So I want to head southbound, right? Because I want to take on these fellas. Let's go. Once more onto the expressway. You know, one thing I like about daylight savings time, as much as I bellyache about it, it does move all the times for all the daily resets for the games, so I have like a little bit of extra time to kind of get everything finished up, you know, before things reset and everything. That is like a bit of a double-edged sword, admittedly, because then I end up staying up late, or staying up later to do stuff, which I probably shouldn't, but I do anyway, because, you know, I gotta get the thing, right? You know, I gotta get the thing. I'll take on Indigo Helmswoman again. Get a little bit of extra money on the side to upgrade our Nissan. Oh yeah, I'm good. Ah, 30th of this month, your clocks change. That's when England enters daylight savings time. I had to keep that in mind so that way I can reflect it on the schedule accurately. Yeah. I messed that up for last week's schedule. I was like, oh snap, I forgot. And Sunday's time was like a little off. Thankfully it didn't seem to throw people off get to my stream on Sunday that badly. Super handy having your times in GMT on your schedule, yeah. I figured I could get like a spread of time zones, right? Just like a European time zone and a Asian time zone. I mean, sure, you know, going to a time zone converter is easy enough, but it's handy having that kind of information on hand too, right? So, okay. Are these wanderers up ahead? Okay, Master Position, I think, is someone I can challenge. White Leopard of Yokohama, maybe not. And, no one notable after that. Whoever this fella is. Oh, wait, was that Eternal Rose, perhaps? Maybe I should go back. Yeah, we're doing it. Just gonna wrong way this stuff. Excuse me, coming through. Don't try this at home, kids and adults, for that matter. Let's see. This is. No. If I want to approach it from the right direction, I want to go the other exit. Also nice to see what pose I use for the pick. Yeah, I made sure to capture like a variety of them, so you get like a mix of things. It's a good thing V-Roy just has like a whole bunch of poses to pick from in there, so I get like a couple that I think are like good for still shots. Okay. Off from here, go to Haneda line, and then go left again, so I can get at that blue arrow down there. I think about it. I think that shape of blue arrow means that's a boss, so I would assume that's Eternal Rose, which means once I defeat her, night's gonna be over. Which is fine, I guess. Probably a good way to conclude things, too. Find it on a good note. Oh, yeah. Got that boss theme going. Oh, Midnight Rose, that was your name. Like that logo, too. Okay. Well, maybe it was for the better that I got my tires changed anyway, so I can have the best condition tires to challenge them. Just do it. Ooh, you're also driving a fair lady. Clawed it back from a rough patch, I sure did. Okay. Ah. Good, though. On the straightaways, she can lose me. Even with my current car. Yeah. I think I need a particularly slight turn to be able to get around her. Ooh. Alright, we'll be able to catch up in time. No! Ha! I was just a little faster. I could have used that turn to my advantage. Damn it, we're going on another straightaway here. For some reason, I'm challenging her anyway. And oh my god, what were you doing there, car? Jeez Louise. Well, that massive lane shift just might have cost you, Midnight Rose. That's right, just try to get ahead of me, and then brake! That's right, yeah! No bobbing and weaving for you. Alright, let's see how much I can... Oh, okay. She must have crashed. I did it, y'all. Whew. Let's go. And I assume this is a night ender. Yep. Oh. How strange. My apologies, the enchanting white fairy. It seems I couldn't avenge you. But you see, I don't reconsider my future just because I lose once, like you. After all, there's no way I could ever give up something this enjoyable. Midnight Rose. That said, I also left Cupid arrows. My roles in racing style have shifted freely over time. Now, I've been wondering if I ever... Let me try that again. Now, I've been wondering if I should take on a protege. I even approached Eternal Polaris the other day, but she turned me down. There are racers who take on proteges and pass down their name, but in the end, even they couldn't stop racing and are now running the Shuto Expressway under a new name. I'm sure of it. We'll always be street racers, no matter how far we go. That's true. I really could never stop. Thank you, Midnight Rose. Hey, look at that. The enchanting white fairy has managed to progress in her own arc. Full throttle magician. I will keep racing as a street racer. Let's battle again sometime. I look forward to it. Hey, full throttle spirit. I like that, but nah, I'm gonna stick with magician. Ooh-wee, look at all that money I got. 1,000,000.2, almost 1,000,000.3 points. And a lot of BP as well. Yeah, good night, good night. Prize should be her evening gown. At least tell me where she got hers, right? Where she got hers made, at least. Okay. One more look at the bios. Siren Traveler. A handsome street racer whose sweet looks and skilled cornering technique earn him continuous adoration from fans. Although he recently joined the team, his friendly nature quickly helped him integrate. His daily routine includes speeding in his car while listening to classical music after work. Having always felt unfulfilled despite excelling in everything, he was inspired by Wandering Ensign's trust and passion for the former leader and joined the team. He now races on the Shuto Expressway, seeking a worthy rival. Kanade Kudo. Oh, you're a dentist. Wait, did they say anything about your driving style? Oh no, you're just speeding in your car while listening to classical music. Well, I feel like that does fit a dentist profession a bit, right? Wandering Ensign. Tri-Edge was formed under the charisma of the former leader, and the current leader, who succeeded him, also demonstrates remarkable centripetal force. Ooh, that's a term I haven't heard in a while. He has a long career as a street racer, but differs from those who only value winning and losing, instead enjoying battles as a pure sport. Some former members choose to live outside the racing world and left the team, but he accepted it as another road and sent them off amicably. Yeah, see, this is a good fella right here, right? Understands that, paths will diverge, and, everyone will have their own goals that they might want to follow. You just gotta go, hey, have yourself a good time, right? Thanks for being with us. Thanks for spending time with us, and wish you all the best. So that's the best you can do, right? Hayao Suda, accountant. Always walk to the beat of your own drum, exactly. Tri-Edge. A team originally formed under the charisma of the previous leader, now led by Wandering Ensign, who carries on their legacy, maintaining team unity. They focus purely on driving rather than winning or losing, aiming to become the strongest on the loop line with mobility-focused machines. Some members left due to ideological differences, but new members who admire the current leader have joined, bringing the team to a new stage. They remain rivals with the Pallades due to differences in machine preferences. And Rolling Gals. We got number 4. Always conscious of the latest fashion, she impeccably wears clothing on her slender body as the team's stylish leader. Her reliable nature has earned her the favor of Rolling Gal number 1, making her an indispensable right-hand woman. In battles, she aims for elegant driving, focusing on beautiful lines and corners, which was once a weakness, but she is gradually nearing the record line in refining her driving. Though she loves quirky poems and puns, she often fails to land them within the team. She's the pun maker, right? She makes a pun and everyone just stares at her and goes, a good one. Katsumi Igawa, and you're a aromatherapist. Here we go, Danji. Unknown Saga. Born in Saga Prefecture, he used to be a reticent man who didn't talk about himself. But as his bonds with the members deepened, he openly shared that his parents are influential locals and that he started displaying reckless behavior in defiance of his father. He has already quit the reckless behavior and has grown as a person, supporting new members and gradually mending his relationship with his father. A few years ago, he switched to a JZX 100. He feels a strong affinity for machines manufactured in Kyushu. Her name is Jiro Minowa. A non-destructive testing inspector? That is an interesting title. Genkai Sea Limits. Born in Kokura, Fukuoka Prefecture, he opposed the inclusion of Gale Agu, but reluctantly accepted after losing a battle. Despite calling him a Genkai Sea, he is self-conscious about the fact that Kokura is not facing the Genkai Sea, fearing it will be pointed out by someone familiar with the area. His driving is bold, and recently he has been pursuing a style of driving into corners at over speed and controlling with inertia drift. His attitude of challenging his limits is admired by his teammates. Your name is Wataru Todoroki. Ah, you're a construction worker. Kind of reflected in your livery here. It almost looks like scrapes, right? Like someone just put, that stuff you put on to, in between the bricks, right? Like the cement kind of deal. Wild Satsuma Hayato. During a Tokyo expedition 4 years ago, he struggled with the tight corners of the Shuto Expressway and couldn't drive as he wanted, feeling frustrated. After returning to his hometown of Kagoshima, he thoroughly revised his machine settings, aiming for a balance that doesn't compromise maneuverability. Moving away from a pure speed focus, he fine-tuned his large machine to handle corners smoothly and is gearing up for a second expedition to the Shuto Expressway, motivated also by members who left the team. For those who have departed, departed the team, right? Not departed from the mortal plane. Seiji Hyuga. Oh, a computer-aided design operator. I already like. See, I don't think there's any new wanderers here. Wow. So many intel and wanders, and so far all I've taken down is Storm Streamer. If only I could defeat Master Position. Alright, there's one boss to be read about here. Midnight Rose, a legendary street racer once known as one of the Zodiac. She was also the leader of Cupid Arrows for a period, and her charisma has made her revered as sacred among female street racers. If her car's parts even get a small scratch, she immediately replaces them, adding touches to the body paint each time to maintain a brand new appearance. Recently, she has taken an interest in a new generation of street racers, particularly promising women with remarkable progress, and she is considering taking them under her wing as disciples. Well, I mean, she was looking after... She was scouting Eternal Polaris for a bit there, right? Kiyomi Kawagoe. Your job is unknown. Oh. Interesting. Were you a protagonist once too, perhaps? See, that's everyone currently in the bio. Is there anything I can get in perks? Like, I don't know, I'm gonna save my BP for the defense upgrades. Yep, the last bits of tuning are still out of reach. I don't know if I want to go for machine. As for this, yeah, I don't know if we need garage expansion. Maybe once this or maybe I should get this now, right? Because I'll need this to get to the further wallet cap upgrades. I do have a lot of BP, right? It's fine if I... Oh, right, and they're worth 1. Yeah, okay, Cinderella Past Midnight is... Man, Cinderella Past Midnight, kind of the next hurdle, huh? So I get past her, I'll be able to get further along this skill tree. Okay. Well, since we got a lot more money, we can go back to upgrading the Sylvia. Alright. Okay. Okay, I will get a level 4 power unit, but we'll get a level 3. He thinks you'll need a skyline or something to defeat her. Yeah, the thing is... to get to the skyline, I need to defeat Cinderella Past Midnight. So, seems like, this is about as far as it goes for machines, right? Maybe a little bit further down the Mazda line, but if I'm sticking with Nissan, this is where I'm at. This is where I gotta be. If I want at those skylines, I'm gonna have to take out Cinderella Past Midnight first. Oh wait, why am I here? From what I've seen, she's fast. Probably. Oh, I can only get one more from here. That's fine. Oh, it's a bit out of my reach. Yeah, we got suspension. You can continue tricking out this car later. Let's go back to the Mazda. Keep on riding that till our Sylvia is ready to go. Ah, I shouldn't have wasted my money on that other car. So if I had just bought the car, right, not got too spooked by the cap, it would have been okay. That's fine. It's not like money is at a premium here, right? Well, in any case, I think that has been a pretty good night, right? It hit a bit of a bump in the middle, but we managed to bounce back from it. We got a few more rivals defeated, a few more team leaders defeated, another boss taken down. 357 wins with that MX-5. That's true, right? We did get a whole lot more losses, but hey, you know what? That's part of life, right? If you're not losing, then It's gonna happen eventually, right? And just what you gotta do is just take the lessons from it, you know. And the lesson in this case was stick with the Roadster, right? Stick with the Mazda. Stick with that for now. But yeah, we're at a good spot. 158 rivals defeated, so we still have 60 more to go. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, right? But we'll have to save that for next week, because for now, we'll go ahead and call it here. Yeah. Have a good night. Yeah, you have yourself a good night too, Molecular Shadow Fox. Have a wonderful next day. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks to everyone who came by and hung around and chatted. And even if you just lurked, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back on Friday, where I will continue Orcs Must Die. We'll get through the second third of the game. All right, we got what, about 10 levels down. We'll see how many we can get through on Friday. Right, look forward to that. All right, let's look for someone to raid, shall we? Well, we'll look for someone to raid after I fire up playlist here. Where did I put the Tokyo Xtreme Racer playlist? There it is. All right, just pick a track and go. Ah. Happened to run into. I incidentally picked up menu music. Oh, that's fine. Right? They're all cool tunes. Okay. Let's see who is on. Who shall I raid into tonight? You know, there's a game I've seen recently that seems to be popping off. It's called Repo. It seems to be along the lines of Lethal Company, as a sort of, hey, you're a bunch of people working together and you gotta go out to places and get stuff and make money off of it and try to hit increasingly large scored targets each day. I guess that's gonna be the flavor of the month, huh? Fortunately, I'm not that big into horror games, so that'll probably be a pass from me, unfortunately. Of course, we have some folks playing Monster Hunter Wilds as well. It's great, like, more people are hitting that high rank, right? As the saying goes, that's like when the game truly starts, right? Low rank is like the tutorial. Also where, like, the meat of the story is, right? The main story. And high rank is where you're really set free to do as you wish, right? This remix is Hell Dive. This probably sounds like it. Probably got that idea from just like the random screen they have in there. Like enjoy a little English phrase in the song sometimes. I don't know. Something about that just like brings a lot of spirit, right? Anyone else playing Tokyo Extreme Racer? One person. I do wonder though. We're already at like 158 of 216 rivals, and apparently this is only like 50% of the story content. What's the other 50%, right? Or is that just like the current amount of rivals that we can encounter, right? And as the future updates come, the number of rivals will go up. So it might be 216 for now, but it might be more later, right? If the 50% holds up, then we'll be up to like 400 rivals by the end. That's a lot of people and a lot of teams. Or is it going to be a case of like we're going to have to re-challenge everyone for reasons? That'd be pretty funny. Okay. I think I might have found someone. It's a similar trajectory as last week. Figured it would be a decent segue since it was last week as well. So let's see if this one has raids open. Oh, this is funny. The raid suggester brought up the other fellow playing Tokyo Extreme Racer, but yeah. Okay, looks like they have raids open, so let's get this started. Raid message going to be Tokyo Extreme Raid as usual. And the fella we're raiding into is Bryn Hold On. They are playing Forza Horizon 5, and it looks like they're doing some Rivals events in non-meta cars. Sounds like fun. I always enjoy it when someone kind of goes against the grain, tries something a little off the beaten path, so it's ought to be an enjoyable watch, right? After some intense road racing, we'll switch over to, well, still fairly intense open world racing through the Mexican landscape. We'll go over there and give them our support. Yeah. So if you're joining on the raid, give them Tokyo Extreme Raid, and if not, have a good rest of your week. And I will see you on Friday for Orcs Must Die. Take care. Ooh. Okay. Ending kind of, it's a little bit mucked up there. I feel like it's been representative of the night, even if we did end on good notes. So it's like, little ending gag. All right, see ya.